good evening, and welcome to Redbank Valley High School. Tonight, it's Kerle Tire High School football here on the EYT Media Network as the Kane Wolves come down here to take on the Redbank Valley Bulldogs. Mike Kalinowski, Dave Katis here. We got Brett, we got Nico. We have Dustin Kiefer in the house.
Special guest.
I don't know. He's been cracking the whip, yelling at everybody. Makes you kind of wish Tyler was back.
Don't say that too loud. Somebody might hear.
All right, tonight got a good one on the way this evening as Kane comes down here to take on Redbank Valley. Redbank Valley still one of those undefeated teams in the league, and we are in the Kerle Tire pregame show, and want to thank Matt Darr and all the folks here at Redbank Valley for rolling out the red carpet to us, and that is sponsored by McMillan's Carpet Outlet. Well, Mr. Katis, it's supposed to be raining all day. It was supposed to be raining today, tonight, tomorrow. And we got a little window here where we got some sunshine falling over the beautiful field here at Redbank Valley with the mystique of the Red Bank Creek flowing in the backfield. And a beautiful setting for tonight's game.
There really is, Mike. Pretty good evening for football. Didn't know this morning a good bit. For the last 3 days, they've been threatening rain and rain. It's going to rain all day Friday, all day Saturday, and everything else. But we do have a beautiful night for football, and we have the opportunity to see the Redbank Valley Bulldogs play tonight. Again, we saw them last week at Union, and it's good football, and it's a good football team. And Kane making the big, long trip down here from Kane, Pennsylvania, and talking to Keaton Brownsville, their head coach. He said they got on a bus at 3 o'clock to get here. So it was a long trip from Kane. So we'll see if the bus ride down here hinders any performance or anything else like that for the Kane Wolves.
All right, we'll take our first time out. We're going to come back. We'll go inside the game with Brookville Equipment, and Dave Katis talked to both of the coaches involved tonight. And we'll go around the league, check out the games going on. We'll have Katis' keys to the game. That's coming up. That's becoming almost as popular as the governor's keys. Not quite yet, but almost there.
We're getting there.
You will eventually, Mr. Katis. I believe in you. Field conditions, weather forecast, it's all on the way. And it is Kane here at Redbank Valley. And you're listening and watching the Kerle Tire pregame show, part of Kerle Tire High School football. And it's right here on exploreClarion.com.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an International Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Equipment's always been well known in the community as a great local employer.
Very family-oriented company.
Brookville has a really great benefits plan here.
We're pretty diverse in what we do, from mining to streetcars to locomotives.
We're helping the infrastructure of the country.
Medical insurance, dental, vision, competitive wages, paid time off.
It's an opportunity. It's something that you can enjoy doing.
And you can apply right through our website.
Hey Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta, and yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center, family owned and operated since 1958, with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us. Oaks Building Supply is dedicated to providing quality building products to the community. You will always find what you need for your home improvement project and get great advice on how to do the job at Oaks Building Supply. Customer satisfaction is a top priority. Oaks Building Supply, for all your building and lumber supply needs. Located on Route 66 in Lucinda.
All right, back at Redbank Valley High School football field. Kerle Tire High School football here on EYT Media. And we are in the Kerle Tire pregame show tonight. Kane here at Redbank Valley. Mike Kalinowski, Dave Katis, as we roll along here this evening. And Brookville equipment going inside the game. Mr. Katis, you had a chance to talk to both of the coaches involved tonight, and you always give us a good synopsis of your conversation with them. And what did each have to say?
Well, first I got an opportunity to speak with Keaton Rounsville, who's the new head football coach at Kane. Thrown into a really, really tough situation at the beginning of the year. Mike took over. Really young team and trying to get them to gel. And a lot of different things. And I've known Keaton. He was a starting offensive lineman for Clarion University's football team until some injuries shortened his career a little bit, and got a chance to follow him through the sports management major at Clarion, and we became pretty close and got married a few years and everything else, and had the opportunity to take over the football team and try to do real well with it. But unfortunately, things haven't turned out like he thought, because they have so many young kids on this football team. I believe they only have 4 seniors on the team, which makes it really difficult to win as much as they can. So what he talked about was some tough losses, but kids have the opportunity to play, and he's trying to build a program up there, much like we talked about a few other teams in the conference here too. So he's been out trying to recruit young kids to come out next year and get that weight room filled in the summer with some kids. He's got a nice array of a lot of 11th graders at least, but it's been a struggle for him, and I know him well enough to know that he's really struggling with it, because he wants to win and he wants the kids to be successful, and it's just not working for them this year. They've had a tough schedule, and he told me there's about 4 or 5 kids you're going to see touch the football tonight, and hopefully they can put some points up the board and get it going. As far as Redbank is concerned, we got an opportunity to see them relatively about, 6 days ago, 7 days ago against Union. So they put on a fabulous performance down there, and I wanted to see, like you wanted, and you saw them already once against Karn City, see what all the hype was about and how that offense clinked and everything, and man, they really did. They come out and really ran the football really well and threw the football really well. That Drew Byers, good athlete in that backfield, and Braylon Wagner, the quarterback, everybody said, hey, you got to see this kid and everything. Well, it's resulted so far in the first half of the season, Mike. They've outscored their opponents 313-61, what Redbank has done so far. They've dismantled teams, and like I said earlier, a little bit under my breath is, they're all in that collision course with that October 28th game against Clarion, and both teams keep it going. That's going to be one heck of a football game. So I think they'll be ready to play here down here in Redbank tonight with a lot of emotion, and it's homecoming down here too.
Yeah, it is homecoming, and coming up at halftime, we'll bring you the homecoming festivities. They had the Kane Band do their quick performance before the start of this one, so coming up at halftime, we'll roll through there.
I did want to mention, too, Braylon Wagner, the quarterback, has completed 88 passes with 116 attempts, Mike. Think about that. He's thrown the ball 116 times and completed 88 of them for over 1,519 yards on the season. So that's a big stat that I wanted to point out that I failed to do here recently.
All right, and should be interesting here tonight. Of course, Redbank Valley going to be the favorite in this one, but you always got to come out, play the game. That's what Blaine Gold's telling his crew. And, of course, nothing better than Keaton Roundsville would like to come out here tonight and make some noise at least here against a team that's pretty tough.
A team that's ranked 7th in the state right now,
yep.
Mike.
And you mentioned, too, about scoring. I know the breakdown. Central Clarion leads the state in scoring, but Redbank, I think, this week was number 2 or number 3. They're right there, so it's bum. So we'll see how that plays out as we go on. We'll take one more time out when we come back. We'll go around the district, let you know what games are going on. We'll get Katis' keys to the game. Field conditions, weather forecast, it's all coming up. And Kane here at Redbank Valley tonight. Kerle Tire pregame show, part of Kerle Tire High School football. And it's all right here on exploreClarion at D9Sports.com.
Oaks Building Supplies, dedicated to providing quality building products to the community. You will always find what you need for your home improvement project and get great advice on how to do the job at Oaks Building Supply. Customer satisfaction is a top priority. Oaks Building Supply, for all your building and lumber supply needs. Located on Route 66 in Lucinda.
Want to cut your cooling costs this summer? With a highly efficient air conditioning system, you can save up to 50% in energy cost while enjoying more consistent temperatures throughout your home. Call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC at 814-226-8695 to schedule a free evaluation of your system and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this summer.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIP.
Are you a therapist who wants to make a difference? Do you want to help children and families who are struggling with serious behavioral problems? MHY Family Services is looking for therapists to join our new Multisystemic Therapy Psychiatric team. Multisystemic Therapy Psychiatric is an evidence-based in-home intensive treatment approach that addresses the multiple factors that contribute to a child's behavioral problems. With this treatment, you can help children and families change their lives for the better. We are looking for passionate therapists to join our team. Apply now and become a part of the supportive and dynamic culture at MHY Family Services.
Coming back here at Redbank Valley, the Redbank Valley Marching Band in the background as we come back in. Kerle Tire pregame show here on exploreClarion, D9Sports.com. Glad to be with us tonight here from the great Redbank Valley. Take a look around the district, brought to you by MHY Family Services. Games going on tonight. Curwensville's in the Enchanted Valley. Brookville's at Bradford.
That Brookville team's got it going, Mike, after a little bit of a slow start, and they've been playing pretty good football.
All right, Brockway is a Keystone. That could be a pretty good game over there at Keystone tonight. We'll keep our eyes on that one. Central Clarion down at Montauk this evening as they look to stay undefeated and keep on moving. Also, we have Clearfield at Bald Eagle area. County is at Otto Eldred, St. Mary's at DuBois. Bucktail, they've been a better team this year against Elk County Catholic. Carton City's at Punxsy. That Carton City-Punxsy game could be interesting, too. Punxsy pretty physical up front. See what happens down there at Smethport is at Ridgeway. And then games going on tomorrow. Cameron County's at Sheffield, and Union AC Valley is at Port Allegheny. So those are the games. The scores will be up at d9sports.com. We'll have that Zocker Motors scoreboard for you as we go through the night. And again, Around the League is sponsored by MHY Family Services. Our field conditions down here, Cousin Basil Restaurant was up there a few weeks ago. I like it up there at Cousin Basil. You're up there in the woods, and they got that nice atmosphere. It used to be the Iron Mountain Grill. Very, very nice. And the field here, we were coming in, and Dave even commented, field looks good. We've had a lot of moisture today, but seems to be holding up pretty well.
Yeah, they must play soccer down here, too, with everything, and the big round circle in the at midfield and all of that. And usually by this time of the year, but we haven't had a lot of rain. Had a little rain today, but it's been relatively dry this fall coming in, and the field in pretty good shape.
All right, weather brought to you by J&J Feeds and Needs and Trailer Sales, and chance of showers are going to be moving back into the area this evening around about 8, 9 o'clock tonight is the predicted time. And the low temperature tonight around 47 degrees. That will not be during the game time, though, although folks are kind of getting prepared for that. And I still threw on the shorts because I figured in the press box, you just never know. It's always kind of a little bit warmer, especially sitting by Dustin Kiefer. He's just a warm individual and just a very nice guy altogether. So we'll take one more break. We're going to come back. It is Katis' Keys to the Game that is coming up next as we start to wrap up this Kerle Tire pregame show. And Kane here at Redbank Valley tonight, and you're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network.
What college is seen as and how college works is changing. Students are concerned with debt.
Through scholarships and grants, I didn't pay anything last year. They even paid for my books. You can't beat it. Like, why would I say no to that?
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
Back at Redbank Valley, Mike Kalinowski and Dave Katis here, rolling along in the pregame show. Brought to you by Kerle Tire. How to get out to Kerle Tire this week? I'll tell you what, you were there the week before. I think I was out there this week, and it was like.
Well, it was.
Yeah.
It was a small little nail, and Mrs. Katis' back right that was driving us crazy, and they took it apart and said, "There's a small nail in it." And I said, "All right, good." So worked out good. Yeah, head up to Kerle Tire on Greenville Avenue.
They're always good, and a great sponsor here too. And so Katis' Keys to the Game, Dave. You look at this one, tough effort here, or a tough outlook here for Kane coming into this one, but you never know. And as you look at both of these teams, what do you think each needs to do to win?
Well, as we said earlier in the pregame show, Redbank Valley has outscored everybody 313-61, and that's going to be a difficult thing for Kane to stop. They are so explosive on the offensive side of the ball. They can move, they could score at will like we saw last week against Union, Mike. So I think Kane has got to keep possession of that ball, keep the hand out, keep the hands off of the ball for Redbank, and the longer you can possess it, the quicker that clock is going to go, and you just never know. And that's why we say, and it's a cliche that's used all the time, that's why they play the game, because you never know what you're going to get into. Now, with Redbank, I mean, if you're going to ask me a key of the game, they just got to keep on doing what they're doing. I mean, both offensively and defensively. And I was really impressed with the Klaus kid last week too, who was actually catching the ball and especially special teams too with everything. And Owen Klaus is punting the ball like crazy and kickoffs and returning kickoffs and punts and everything else. So he is a really, really big key and a factor. And talking to Coach Gold last week, he's that intangible kid that can, change the field possession by a good punt and kickoff into the end zone and all of those things. So I think those are all important things, but I don't think Redbank has to do anything differently than what they've had. I think Kane needs to run the football, and they're going to have a tough time stopping this high-powered Redbank offense.
All right, again, those are Katis' keys to the game, and they are sponsored by Kale's Kitchen. So if you want to talk about some alliteration there, you got a lot of K's in there. Katis' keys to the game by Kale's Kitchen.
We're doing pretty good with
Dustin Kiefer here. Wow.
Homecoming.
Well, Dustin's like he used to be more fun to be with. He's not even looking at us.
He's very serious.
I know.
I'm kind of intimidated by that over
take
there.
a look here. Redbank Valley will be coming onto the football field, and we'll have the anthem coming up here momentarily. So the shot there of the Kane cheerleaders across the way. And the folks coming down, you can see the autumn colors starting to color the trees just across the river as the sun begins to set here at Redbank Valley High School. Of course, the Autumn Leaf Festival in full swing up in Clarion. All the Clarion County schools take off today. I'm lucky enough, though. I'm off Columbus Day on Monday, so it's like a big, nice long weekend. I take today always just because it's what I've done.
That's good. That's good. Mike, just real quick, we're looking at the league a little bit and how everything is going to play out. I think Redbank, one thing I don't think they need to do is, they're going to have a game against Kane tonight, but I'm sure in the back of their minds a little bit, they're going to be playing Port Allegheny next week. Port Allegheny is going to make that long trip down here, and that'll be a Friday night game. We'll determine where we're going to be next week at this time, but I got a chance to see Port Allegheny earlier in the year, and they are huge offensive line-wise. They run the football an awful lot. So I hope the Redbank Valley Bulldogs, you're looking at Kane tonight and focusing on this game and not looking ahead to next week.
All right, and looking down at that far end, too, just checking it out, just beyond the players there on the left, you can see where they have all the homecoming folks all set up, which is kind of neat. They have a nice tent for them down there, and I think, of course, anticipating that it could have some showers, they wanted to make sure all those girls in those nice dresses and the guys all dressed up were all ready to go. And I think that's what we're just waiting here for Kane to come on, and then we'll have the national anthem, and we'll get things rolling here from Redbank Valley.
Just looking at the weather radar a little bit, Mike, it looks like we're in between two systems here. So it looks like we got a pretty good window to get this football game in.
Well, Brett will be happy. He doesn't, rains a little bit. He wants to quit, walk off the field, all that stuff. But
yeah,
I'll tell you, you want to go back and take a look too. Brett's been doing a fantastic job with that field camera, and that shot that he got of the George kid with that touchdown last week?
Last Friday. That was something.
I'll tell you what.
That was something special.
And I mean, he was right on top of it, and really, really good shot. Great play too. I mean, can take anything away there from George on that one-handed catch in the end zone. Been a lot of fun.
Yeah, Mike, have you ever ridden a bus for 2.5 hours or 3 hours? A school bus? Oh,
yeah, it's not fun.
Miserable. And Kane had to do that this afternoon. They took off about 3 o'clock and got here about 5:30, 5:45. So. That's a long trip in a school bus.
Yes, it is. I think the longest I ever went on not a school bus, but a bus was when we went out to northern Iowa.
Yes.
Back in 91? I think that was 90 or 91.
But it was coach buses.
I know, but it was still like 24 and a half hours on Interstate 80. Here's our anthem. national anthem here at Redbank Valley High School. Nicely done. As we continue here in the Kerle Tire pregame show, teams will be coming on. We'll get this ceremonial coin toss underway. Of course, that was always Bob Dunkel's favorite part of the game. It's kind of a tradition. Dave likes it too, I think. I think he thinks the pageantry of that coin toss, even though we already know who.
Yeah,
I
think I'm just guessing that I think Kane actually won the toss. I think I have it written down. They talked after the toss was complete. The white hat referee turned to Keaton Ronsville, so I'm just thinking that Kane might have got it. They're going to reenact it here a little bit, and we'll go from there.
And here come the Redbank Valley Bulldogs onto the football field. Team undefeated on the season, and it continues to roll. They have been one of the better teams in this league for several years now. Coach Gold able to kind of keep this rolling.
Yeah, he's built a great program, no doubt, from the younger guys all the way up. And you take a look at rosters, such as far as Redbank is concerned, they're just littered with kids all over the place. I mean, you flip the page and look at those Kane kids. They got about 3/4 of the kids that Redbank has listed on their roster over tonight. So he's done a good job. I enjoyed talking to him last week. Blaine's kind of it's a different breed of cat, but I like his intensity. He's a good football coach, which is something important. Teaches social studies to these kids down here, and that's a nice job.
Well, and one thing too, and I think that they talk also. I know he talks a lot with his players and works with them with the like real world skills too. And I know at times he has them reading to the younger kids here on the field. He'll have them dressing up when they go to do certain things and just showing them all those things to become a young man. And I think that's vastly important too. You should know how to tie a tie. You should know how to put on a suit. You should know how to be nice and talk to kids and different people. And it's all part of the program. And football is one part of it. But there's a whole lot more that goes along with it. And too, because you coached for years at the college level and helped Coach Gene Soboleski and all those guys. And even though you want to win, there's a lot more to it. Here we go.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I think I was right on my guess,
yeah.
Mike. They want the ball.
They're going to take it.
There you go.
And again, we see this more and more and more as teams are now taking the ball more. It used to be they would defer.
Mike, I also want to point out the two captains, Cameron Severance, number 59, and also number 26. I don't see him on the roster. That's going to be, there he is, Sam West. Two of their captains injured, out. So look like two pretty good studs down there coming out on the football field with just their jerseys on. So those two are not going to play tonight, and when you lose two captains on your team, that's got to hurt an awful lot.
Owen Klaus gets set to send it deep here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with him last week. His ability to punt the football, his ability to kick off, just an all-round good player. And like I said, one of four gentlemen in high school to score 100 soccer goals.
The senior Dane Anderson back deep here for the Wolves. And is up, ready to go. Klaus addresses that football, sends it on its way. Anderson looks up. He'll take it at about his 10, back 15-20. Cuts around and stays up on his feet. Decent return out to about the 25-yard line. We'll give the 26 is where they'll start off.
Good job, Redbank, filling those lanes on special teams.
Kickoff was sponsored by Penn State DuBois. First quarter sponsor, as always, is Clarion Forest VNA. So here we go. Anderson will work as the quarterback here. He'll work out of the shotgun formation. Takes a snap, hands it off. Over this left side, not a ton there on the run here, and that was
Reese Bajakis.
Yep.
Number 4. And Coach Ronsville talked about him a little bit this week. Bajakis is a wrestler.
So Bajakis getting that carry. Got one. That's about it. Second down and 9. Redbank defense incredibly stingy, too. Not sure what we're waiting on here. We're getting the play coming in. Anderson waiting on that. Chakas in the backfield.
I think they've been instructed to take that 25-second clock down as far as they can.
Anderson takes the snap, looks to run to the right side. Nice run by Anderson, banging around, and he'll get near the 28-yard line. Give him about 3 on that one.
Dane Anderson, senior quarterback.
Third down here. Looks like about 7 yet. So third down and 7 here for Kane. Anderson out of the shotgun. Redbank shows blitz. Now he tries to come out of down to 9 seconds on that play clock.
Yeah, definitely taking it all the way down, Mike.
Yeah, rolls right side. He's got room to run. How about that? Anderson tiptoeing. I think he's going to come up shy of that first down marker. He will. He needed 7. He's going to get back about 5, maybe 4. Now they're going to say close to 5, but it's fourth down here and a long 2, almost 3, and I think you're going to see the punt coming up. Well, maybe not. We'll see.
Yeah, quarterback Anderson just tucked that football. He knew that where he needed to get to. But, as you said, Mike, just coming up a little bit shy. And, boy, Coach Ronsville from Kane, not hesitant here by going at it right off the bat.
Oh, he's trying to draw him off sides, and then he'll let that clock run down and possibly take a timeout here and then punt that football away. Anderson ready. And there you go. You got the timeout called. We're just going to hold it here for this one. Timeouts down on the field. And that is a Kane's timeout.
And Mike, Land Pro Equipment, located at 7852 Route 66 in Fairmont City. Sponsored for tonight. Land Pro Equipment is your local full-service John Deere dealer.
Nick, go see Nico.
Go see Nico. That's right.
Nico
Suave. That's right.
Yeah. It's actually Cosma, but...
Pretty good idea by Keaton Ronsville, Kane's head coach, just trying to draw them off sides, trying to milk that clock as much as he possibly can, try to keep the ball out of Redbank Valley's hands. But unfortunately, Kane goes 3 and out. If you're a Kane fan, you're unfortunate it's 3 and out. You love it if you're a Bulldog.
Yeah, certainly. Here we go. Punt coming. So the first series. Nope, they're going to fake right up the middle. First down. They faked it, went right to Anderson. That direct snap to him and a first down as they'll move the chains, and that'll be a pickup of about 8 yards on the play as they go out across the 40 to the 41-yard line. So first down here for Kane. Good fake that time.
Well executed play just to the up back. Anderson saw a little crack in that defense and picks up a big first down for the Wolves.
Anderson in the shotgun. Chakas in the backfield with him. Twins out to that right side there. And we'll see Anderson here bark the signals. Gonna pitch that out. Boy, nothing doing. Redbank all over that one. And we'll see here coming up with that big hit for Redbank Valley. That is big number 3. That's Drew Byers on the hit. That's a loss on the play of 7. Going to take it back to, what about the 34?
Yeah, big loss on the play by Bajakis. That's a big loss on that play. Pretty good job by Byers that time. Plays running back on offense and cornerback on defense. Read that very, very well.
Second down here, about 17. Ball resting at the 34-yard line. Ball snap back. Anderson to the right side. Boy, that pocket collapses, but he races out of there. Boy, he's quick. But then he's going to be hit and driven down. And first, but get back there on him was Mason Klaus.
Yeah, Klaus come up pretty good and got Anderson a little bit high.
He's going to lose another yard here. Sets up a third down and 18.
Anderson took a pretty good shot. He's moving his arm a little bit and
Here's the Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Third down and long here for Kane. Anderson barking them signals. Almost got Byers to jump.
Yeah, Byers is looking to blitz right here on this bottom side. Good disguise by him. Is he coming or he's not coming, number 3?
Anderson takes the snap, hands it off. Bukakis getting the carry, and he's going to push up the middle. He'll get to, not much, up across the 36-yard line is where he's at. So 7:52, that clock continuing to move here in quarter number 1. And Redbank's offense yet to touch the football, though. That's a nice job by Kane. Keep it out of their hands. They can't score. So I think that's part of it. You said, too, just taking their time, using the clock.
Yeah, very methodical about their offense, Kane. Just trying to go. But, boy, those guys on defense, those defensive linemen for Redbank causing all kind of havoc up front for the running game.
Kale and Owen Klaus. Dawkins with the kick. Angles that, and he's going to kick that out of bounds, and it's out of bounds right around the 45-yard line of Redbank Valley. That's where they'll have it. So great field position here for the Bulldogs as they'll get their first offensive possession here with 7:17 to go in quarter number 1.
Yeah, if you're Coach Ronsville, you don't need that. It kicked off the side of his foot. Probably looked like around a 25-yard punt, basically. So Redbank's going to take over with their high-powered offense, and let's see what they have in store here.
Twins out to the left, Klaus out there along with Kale. Here's Wagner working out of the shotgun. Ball handed up. Byers looks to the left side. Byers shaking and baking, cuts back up front. Lost the football, and it's who's going to get it? Scrum for the ball. Looked like Kane was going to get it, but then it was dropped again. Boy, they're digging around there. Looks like Redbank Valley will have it. It'll be a first down. That ball came flying out of there. Looks like Byers was almost making a forward pass.
Yeah, it bounced off one of the Kane's shoulders, and it went up in the air, and Byers just kept on going, and on the bottom of the pile, somebody came out of there.
So that's 17 yards on the play. It pushes it into a first down.
And Coach Gold told us last week, Byers is that type of kid. We're going to run that toss sweep, Dave, and he's just going to cut it back and look for that hole in the middle of the field, and he's got the jets to turn it up.
From the 38-yard line, Wagner now looks to throw, fires that football down the left side. He's got a man breaking free, but can't catch up to the football. On that left side, that was Mason Klaus on that far side.
Yeah, he had Klaus one-on-one down there with that in that Kane secondary. Can't tell what number he's got over there, but he had a step without a doubt. I think he had Nate McCormick back there, one of the defensive backs, number 10. And McCormick tried to stay with Klaus, but just too much speed and pass overthrown.
Trips this time are off to the right for Wagner. He's looking back left side again, steps up. That pocket collapses, and he's going to be sacked on the play. They'll lose a couple yards back near the 40-yard line. Nice job that time. The interior of Kane's defense hanging in there. And I think Severance was one of the guys in there on that tackle.
Isaiah Smith, number 54, too, got his hands on him.
So here we go. It's third down at about 13. Wagner looks to throw, fires, and it is caught. And bringing that in was a Roop.
Yeah, Rylan Roop he's out near the first down. He's going to be still a little bit short.
Almost 9 on the play. Sets up, should be, fourth? Fourth down here in about 4. Wagner again looks to throw, pumps, fires across the middle, tipped away, and how about that? Klaus unable to pull that one in. It was a little high for Klaus, in on the coverage that time for Kane. Got to go down through here. My numbers are not in numerical order. That was Nate McCormick. And they're going to turn it over on down. So how about Kane here? 0-0 with 5:41 to go here in quarter number 1.
Yeah, good job by the Wolves. And Kane will take over. Yeah, take over on downs. Mike can look up and then looking for the fourth down marker, but pass ball is incomplete, and the Wolves get an opportunity to take over with 5:41 remaining in the first quarter.
Anderson in the backfield. The Chalk is back there too. They're going to take their time. 18, 17, 16 on the play clock. We see them using this very effectively. Hands it off. The Chalk is in the backfield. Going to be dropped. Loss of 3 on the play.
Boy, just nothing doing with that Kane defense, just shooting those gaps.
Back to the 29-yard line. Sets up a second down here in about 13. So here we go with the Kane. They've done offensively. I mean, haven't moved the football a ton.
They've kept it on the ground, and Anderson yet to throw a pass here in the first quarter, Mike. So I think they're getting what Coach Ronsville really wants out of them, to run that football, look for something to break.
Anderson readies with 5 on the play clock. Oh, and that ball's loose. He's going to get on top of it very, very quickly. Does Anderson see that? Get on top of the football. It's a loss, but I'll tell you what, if Redbank takes over there, certainly not what they want, down to the 23-yard line. Well, that's a loss of 5, almost 6. So third down and long.
The Wolves are going the wrong way. Got to get it up the field and see if they can get some kind of field position here. Novosel's out wide here on the left side, so one-on-one.
They're down about 19 here for the Wolves. Here's Anderson. Takes that snap. Looks to throw. Fires the football down the middle. He's got a man, and it's going to be tipped away. Oh, I'll tell you what, it was a ball thrown that could have been caught down there, and we have an injury. So,
yeah, it's Eric Novosel. No, I don't know, Mike. Is that number 5? I can't tell. We'll have to find out.
It's hard to see.
But Anderson had 2 receivers. He did a pretty good job. He had Novosel down here on the left side in front of the Redbank bench. He had to step on Mason Klaus.
So they're attending to the injured Kane player here, but well-thrown ball that time. It's just good defense, and the offensive players down there making a play for the ball. 4:08.
Tonight's game being brought to you by Kerle Tire Company. The Cooper Discover AT3s, our most trusted tire, is now better than ever and available in 3 models. They're designed for the reliability and durability to find adventure beyond the pavement and are backed by a Cooper mileage warranty of up to 65,000 miles.
That was Kyle Zook, number 5, the senior, or junior, excuse me, is a junior.
Yeah, he had a nice step, good step down there, but Anderson not able to get the ball up and out as much as he could have, so Kane's going to have to punt the football away.
Klaus and Kale will be back. They'll be the deep men. Bachaka's back to punt this football away.
Thank you, sir.
Punt's brought to you by Janney Montgomery Scott. Boy, nice punt that time. Klaus comes up. He's going to take it in full stride. Cuts back in, and he's inside the 40. He'll be dropped at about the 37-yard line. So Redbank, with their second possession, will take over deep here in Kane territory.
Yeah, Klaus just catching that on the dead run. Really nice return. Straight ahead up the field. And they'll mark it about, 37-yard line, I think? No numbers on the field. Good luck tonight, buddy.
I just guess.
You have to look over there and just get some semblance of where the heck the ball's at here.
It's off to the left, Singer on the right. Going to give it to Byers over the left side. Here's Byers. And boy, I'll tell you what, he's shifty. Back and forth, left and right. He'll get positive yardage down near the 31-yard line.
Yeah, that's a good cutback by Byers that time.
About 6 yards. Sets up a second down here at about 4.
Yeah, pretty good job by Kane's defense so far. They're bending, but they're not breaking as much.
Second down, long 4. Wagner fires, and it is going to be caught by Klaus, or they're going to say it.
I think he caught it, but his knee was down.
Yeah, good look there, Mr. Katis. Yep, the knee was down.
That's enough. Yeah, that'll be enough for a first down for Redbank.
They'll get to the 20. It's a gain of about 11. So they are at the Dubrook red zone now as they work this ball down the field. Started at the Kane 37-yard line. They're at the 20. Wagner rolls right side. Comes back across the middle, and it's going to be caught in stride. Again, Klaus inside the 5. That's first and goal, and that's a gain of about, what are we going to say, about 15?
15.
16?
That looked like 15 yards. So good pass by Braylon Wagner. You can tell they work on that so much, Mike. It's just a quick slant. Had Klaus right there. Boy, and Wagner rifled that ball in.
Wagner again looks wide open in the end zone. It's caught by Klaus. Wide open down there for the touchdown, and that comes at the 3:08 mark here in quarter number 1. Redbank is on the board.
Well, you can tell these guys have worked together, and I noticed that last week at Union. It's just a lot of timing routes, and Klaus that time wide open to the left side. And Wagner was able to put it right on the mark. Now Wagner taking the ball from the deep spot, looking
Wagner
to the end zone.
Yep, he'll get that pass into Kerle for the 2-point conversion. So 8-0, Redbank leads here as we continue in quarter number 1, 3:08 to go here in this stanza, and we'll take a break. It's Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Equipment's always been well known in the community as a great local employer.
Very family-oriented company.
Brookville has a really great benefits plan here.
We're pretty diverse in what we do, from mining to streetcars to locomotives.
We're helping the infrastructure of the country.
Medical insurance, dental, vision, competitive wages, paid time off.
It's an opportunity. It's something that you can enjoy doing.
And you can apply right through our website.
All right, back at Redbank Valley, 8-0 here, Bulldogs.
Boy, Braylon Wagner putting it right on the money on that series, Mike.
Kickoff comes down. It's going to bounce short, picked up. And that was that Novacell?
I think it was number 4. I think it was Bajakis.
Yep, so.
Field the ball in good field position.
So Bajakis brings it up to the 40-yard line. Have to look across there and find it. 3:04 to go here in this Clarion Forest VNA first quarter. I want to remind you, too, coming up on Tuesday, we will be at Clarion Area High School for the Music Educators Marching Band Festival for Clarion County. Clarion County Music Educators Marching Band Festival. How about that? Is that right?
It's good. Got it.
All right. Association. Music Association.
Educators.
I don't know. Dustin's correcting me over here. We'll get it correct. We've been doing it for a long time. Hitting the backfield drop this time. Chakis is going to be dropped for a loss 5. And
yeah, just too much up front for Redbank, basically.
Yeah,
Kristen Klinger.
Get a light on here.
Yeah, Kristen Klinger just heading right through that AB gap, pulling Bajakis down in the backfield.
I'm going to say the knee went down. Loss of about 4. So second down here and close to 14 for Kane. Anderson working in that shotgun formation. They'll send a man in motion, but whistles blow, and we're going to get timeout taken by Kane. We'll break 2 and 2:18 to go here in quarter number 1, 8-0 Bulldogs. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley, timeout taken by Kane here. Second down at about 14 here for the Wolves as they work out of Redbank territory. Here's Anderson in the shotgun. He's going to fake, rolls right side. He's going to run. He's got room. Boy, he's got a lot of room. Anderson first down and more. Out of bounds on the Redbank side of the football field. As he takes it across the 50 and out of bounds, he's going to gain about 17, almost 18 yards on the play. Give him 18 as they're going to place that football at about the 46-yard line here of Redbank Valley.
Good job by Dane Anderson. We're on right around that right side. No contain basically for Redbank that time, and Anderson was able to slip through, picked up a nice big gainer.
So Anderson now, again, they're going to use a lot of time on the play clock. They've planned this out very, very well. First down for them. First downs again brought to you by Nick's Auto Body. Oh, there we go. We got the horns beating behind us. That's like a Redbank tradition. Here's a handoff again, right up the middle. How about Anderson? Anderson stood up, pushed backwards, but he's going to get forward progress. They'll put him inside the 45 down to the 44-yard line. Picks up about 3.
Good job. That good play call that time. Tried the right side, and offensive line of Kane doing a pretty good job on that right-hand side. So a lot of credit for those guys over there.
Second down here for the Wolves as they try to keep this drive alive down to 1:35. Here to go in this first quarter. We'll check with the wristbands here. Right back to action. Here's Anderson. Takes the snap, and we had some movement there. I think this is going to be a procedure against the offense. It will. That's going to come back 5.
Well, that's a first flag of the night. So far, pretty clean game by both teams.
Again, penalties brought to you by Redbank Chevrolet, just located up the road from where we're at here. Do not make a penalty on your next car or truck purchase. Go to Redbank Chevrolet.
We'll be keeping an eye on a few scores tonight. Central Clarion and Montauk game we'll be watching, along with that Brookville-Bradford game.
Also, you want to have Brockway at Keystone. That should be interesting as well.
Brockway at Keystone. We'll have St. Mary's in a few weeks.
Yep.
I think St. Mary's and DuBois game going on.
Second down here in 12 for the Wolves. They're backed up here to about the 48, 49-yard line. Anderson over the left side. Here's Anderson hit. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Anderson hit immediately. Brandon Ross is going to get the hit for loss. That'll be a loss on the play of 5 as that pushes them back into Kane territory now at about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, big loss there. Boy, when Anderson gets brought down for a loss, Mike, he gets punished back there. He got thrown around like something else that time and brought down. He's taken a couple pretty good shots, and Brandon Ross let him know, hey, 51's here, man. Don't try to do that again.
Third down and about 17 here for the Wolves. Anderson fakes once, fires the football down the left side. There's a fight for it. It's going to be almost intercepted by Kerle, but unable to bring it in. You can see him, too. He had it all dead to rights.
Boy, sure did. I'm just taking a look, too, man. That was Kyle Zook on this left-hand side. And, boy, to give credit to Kane's offensive line, they really gave Anderson a lot of protection on that play. And Anderson was able to pick out his receiver, just a little bit underthrown.
Chalkus on to punt this away. Once again brought to you by Janny Montgomery Scott. Close and Kerle back deep. Here's the punt. Nice, angles it away. And it's going to be a little shorter than what I would have thought. It's going to go out of bounds right up around the 40-yard line, 45 maybe. Nope, about the 41. Official comes in.
Out of bounds. It ended up in the bleachers, Mike.
Yep.
It bounced on a track and took a nice skip right up into the bleachers.
That's a souvenir, isn't it?
I know, at the high school. I know. No.
You should see at the NFL, too. There was one that got loose, got through the net. Boy, they wanted that football pretty badly back. I don't know what the deal was.
Budget cuts, man. ADs and budgets. Oh, my God, yeah. Owners, they got to need everything.
Oh, they said there was like a chip in it.
They're charging for sweet and low, you know?
That's true.
There you go.
Wagner ready out of the shotgun, hands out to Byers. Little drop play, and he'll be dropped. And Nice job up front as he is stopped for no gain, maybe a yard is all.
Got number 53, Kane Shabara. Pretty nice job there. Sticking his nose in there from that linebacker position.
That's the last play of the first half, or the first quarter. Seems like it. We've been at this for a while.
Yep.
8-0 Redbank leads after one. We'll take the timeout. It's Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
All right, back here, quarter number 2 on the way from Redbank Valley High School. Bulldogs with the football. They lead 8-0. Second quarter sponsor is Hager Paving of Strattonville. Don Hager and the crew out there at Hager Paving. Good sponsor of their player of the game, too. Wagner looks to throw down that right side. It's got George down there. How about another great catch by George down the right sideline? We saw the one-hander last week, turned around, made a nice play there. First down all the way down to about the 21.
It's about a 38-yard pass reception by George, and you're right, Mike. Boy, we saw some great catches by George last week, and he pulls in another one there. These guys really know how to go up and high point that ball.
Again, right side, and is it caught? Incomplete. Yeah, George that time.
Try to go back to him and just popped up and just a little bit too much. But Ashton George, man, boy, they want to keep going to him a little bit. They've seen something over there with number 9 for Kane. They're trying to isolate him an awful lot, and that's Luke Johnson, defensive back, 10th grader, playing that corner position. He has his hands full tonight with Ashton George.
Here's Wagner, rolls to the left side, fires the football, caught there by Roop. And Roop, the ball came out. I think they were going to roll him down. You heard the whistle, comes out, and that's going to be down to about the 20-yard line. So that's a pickup of about 3. They enter the Dubrook red zone here. No, so it's better. They're going to say it's inside the 20. They're going to mark that at the 19. Give him close to 5 that time.
Braylon Wagner now 6 for 8 on the night.
Going to give that on that sweep to Kale. Kale slipping tacklers, and up the middle into the end zone for the touchdown goes Kale. Boy, he slipped a couple tacklers, and then he turned around, and there was nobody in front of him. So Redbank now here in the second at the 11:39 mark. They'll get on the board again. That was Kale on the 19-yard scamper.
Yeah, nice little play. Change of pace a little bit. So Redbank on for the
Oklahoma shift here. It's one of Bob Dunkel's favorites. Loves it. Now they're going to set up for the extra point try. Klaus is on. And now we have whistles and all kinds of good stuff. We'll sort it out. Offsides against
Kane. He's declining the penalty. Look down to Coach Gold down there. Declined the penalty. I think they're just going to try to kick it again, Mike.
Yep. So the old famous redo. Owen Klaus is on for the extra point try. Mason holding. Here's the hold. Kick's on the way, and the kick is high, long, and that kick is good. So 15-0, Redbank Valley leads Kane. 11:39 to go here in the second. We'll take a break. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network.
on the 30. He's on the 20. He's on the 10. It's a touchdown.
There's nothing like football. The lights, the cheers of the crowd, and getting a chance to see our local athletes and kids give it all they've got. Come to a game. Support our local schools. Clarion County Community Bank. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at exploreClarion.com.
We are bringing college to rural Pennsylvania. We're helping people that didn't have a college option before. And the way we do that is through dedicated faculty and student services team and through technology, so that people that didn't have that option before now have that option.
I know. It's like, I don't know who's supposed to be doing that.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley. To hurry George onto the football field here. House ready to kick things off. Back deep is Anderson for Kane. 15-0 Dogs. Here's the kickoff. And this one's going to come down. Is it going to be down at the 1 yard line?
It looks like
it is.
Yeah,
it is at the 1.
Yeah, the side judge is there. And
yeah, the ball was in bounds. Wow. I don't know if it had enough to get in the end zone. It was right there, but it was so close. The play was made by the Kane player.
And the White Hats.
Yeah, they're talking.
Talking to him, but I think the call is going to stand. Anderson wants an explanation, but this is going to get a little dicey here with Kane.
Wow.
First down and 10 inside the 1 yard line.
Thing is, if that ball stays at the 1, that's a live ball. So the Kane player made the play on it. Redbank could have just grabbed that football, but
yeah. Well, half of the Kane player's body was out of bounds when he fell on it. His legs were flipping on the outside, and then he was trying to hold the ball at the 1 yard line. So, 99-yard drive ahead here, Mike. I've seen him before.
Anderson in the shotgun. Machakas in the backfield. Wide out to the left is Chamberlain out there. Off to the right side is Novosel. Anderson takes the snap. He's going to keep it. Anderson's hit. Driven backwards, and I believe, does he get out? It is a safety. Didn't think he was going to get out. Safety recorded. Makes it 17-0.
Boy, Redbank, like a pack of wolves down there, could smell that safety, and about 9 of their guys pursued really hard to the left. Knocked Anderson back into the end zone. Didn't even let him get out of the end zone for the safety. So, big play for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we saw them with one of those last week, too, down at against Union AC Valley.
That's right.
So now we'll have the free kick coming up. See if they punt it, kick it off, whatever they want to do. Give some credit. I'll tell you what, Kane came in here in that first quarter being down just 8-0. Nice job by their coaching staff as they really just slowed the game down. Didn't allow Redbank to have the ball that much. And you can see what happens when Redbank gets that football.
Well, they've taken a 17-0 lead here. Early stages of the second quarter.
So here we go as Machakas.
He's going to punt it away.
Yep.
3 dangerous returners. I'm really impressed with who they have back on special teams, Redbank, from last week, Mike.
Going to angle that away. It is going to be taken by Owen Klaus here. Here's Klaus, 45-40, 35-30. Bag it off, tacklers down to about the 26-yard line.
Boy, it just looks too easy with those 3 athletes in the back.
Tell you what, they are good. And, of course, next week, Redbank will be taking on Port Allegheny. We'll see that one. See what that bigger offensive line and a team that likes to really grind it out on the ground can do against this Redbank team. It's still at hand tonight. 17-0 Bulldogs, 11:24 to go in this Sager Paving second. Byers in the backfield here with Wagner. We'll see if he tries to flash it out here back to George, or does he go to the left side this time? Nope, they're going to send Kale in motion. And he's coming to the left side. There's Klaus, Mason Klaus. It's caught, touchdown. 26 yards for the touchdown. The 26-yard score.
Yeah, Klaus one-on-one over there with number 10, Make McCormick. And Klaus just too quick for him. Too many steps on McCormick that time. 10th grader. And a touchdown for Redbank.
We're going to drop back here into the extra point formation. Mason holding for Owen. Ball snap, and they're going to fake out of it. Owen Klaus rolls to the right side, and he's going to be brought down. He's in there for the 2-point conversion. So 25-0, and we'll break here on the Klaus 2-point conversion. 23-0 Redbank Valley. It's Kerle Tire High School football on EYT.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
I chose MPRC because it was great to have a local, affordable option here in northwestern Pennsylvania. I live in this community and I wanted to stay in this community.
Learn more at discovernprc.org.
All right, we're coming right back to live action here as Owen Klaus gets set to kick it off. Anderson, the deep man, back deep. 11:19 to go. Now 25-0 Redbank Valley. Hager paving second quarter here on EYT. Here's the kickoff. Anderson will take it back around its 10, 15, up to the 20. Nice sidestep. Boy, he's got some moves, but a flag, and I see he's probably be coming backwards a little bit. Ball out to about the 33-yard line. Looking at hold on that return is usually what that call is going to be. And that's a personal foul. And it's a chop block against Kane.
Yeah, so that's going to move them back a good bit. Can't block below the waist on kickoffs. Kickoff returns. That looked like it was going to be a nice little way to start for the Wolves out near the 30, 25, 30-yard line. Now they're going to be pushed back a great distance, Mike, to I think the 10 or 11.
Yeah, we're looking here, that angle without those hash marks. I'm going to say it's on about the 12 as they have up on the board. We'll take that. We'll try to get you some scores here momentarily. D9sports.com and that Hager paving, or excuse me, the Zocro Motor scoreboard. Hager paving second. Anderson will wait in the shotgun here. Chalkus in the backfield with him. Ball snap back. He's going to keep it. Boys, he hit rock right away. Hit hard, too. Caden Adams. Boy, he was like a rocket from the right side. And that's a loss on the play back near the 10-yard line. That's a loss of 2. Sets up now a 2nd and 12.
Yeah, the senior linebacker, 6'1", 188, just coming through the gap. Introduced himself to Dane Anderson.
Anderson working now, 2nd down and 12 from the 10 of Kane as they work left to right on your screen.
You were going to say your radio dial, weren't you?
I was thinking about it. Ball snap back. And he tries to dump it off. Bachakis makes the catch. Tried to get a little screen set up, but it goes nowhere. No gain on the play. 3rd down here and 12. So the pass was completed for no gain.
That's his first completion of the night, Mike. Right there. Kane just not set up to throw the football. like that. Too many guys just pressuring Anderson back there.
So third down here and long. Again, brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Winter's coming, folks. You might want to have them come out and check out your furnace. Luton's Plumbing and Heating and Air Conditioning. They can do all of that. Here's Anderson ready in the shotgun. And are we going to have... Flag was thrown.
Yeah, I think it's false start by the receiver out there.
Because I was going to say there was still a second on the play clock.
Yeah, Eric Novosel, I think, jumped off sides about 150 miles away from the ball.
Backs up 5 yards, so third down here at about 17 from the 5.
It's just concentration out there. Watch the football.
Anderson, Jockus sidecar left. Low snap, picks up that football, and boy, he's going to be hit and dropped. There was not much he could do. That snap was low. He'll lose about 3 back to the 2. Sets up now a 4th and about 20, and we'll see the punt coming up. Jockus will be punting.
Not a lot of room to work with, Mike. The official scorekeeper is marking him at the 1 yard line. So that reduces the time, the distance between the center and the punter.
So here we go. Jockus right back near the back of that end zone. And what do we got? We got a whistle.
We got another false start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see Kane going, all right.
Mm-hmm. Well, they can't take it back much further. The umpire tried to move it, and he stepped into the end zone. Got to be on the inch line.
Yeah, it's down there pretty far. And then he's got to punt that, and you got Klaus and Kale back deep, and you're like, oh, man.
Yep, a lot of weapons.
High snap, punts away, does get it away, kicks it low. Good job, and gets it out of bounds. Not a lot of distance, but he does get it away from those main guys there.
That's a pretty good job with all that pressure coming
100%.
up. Yeah, Bachakis, good job by the young wrestler. That's a good job. Probably see him in some District 9 tournaments.
That's right, you'll be up there.
Tip and Jim this year, we'll see.
Ball to 26-yard line. Yeah, I want to let you know, too, next week coming up, too, we'll be up at Tippin with some volleyball coming your way, too. That's not this, excuse me.
Next week.
No, it would be this coming week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming fast.
Yeah, the guys up at Tippin, Sean Fagan and Ben Jewett, we're all excited you guys were coming.
Here's George on that swing pass out to the right side. He can move, too. George with the catch and run. There is a flag, though, on the play. And we got pushing and shoving and all kinds of stuff afterwards. Would it be enough for a first down, but we will see.
Preston Dar in on the tackle for the Wolves that time. We'll see what the white hat has to say here.
It's taken down to about the 14-yard line. It's going to be a pickup at 12, but
yeah, it's going to be against Redbank.
Yeah,
couldn't see what the signal was.
So penalties again brought to you by Redbank Chevrolet. I'm going to back Redbank back.
8:28 remaining in the second quarter. They got it placed.
It's about a first down and close to 10 yet. Ball back about where they had it at the 26-yard line. Wagner, quick throw, caught by Klaus. No. Pitch back, and with that football, how about that?
Caden Adams.
Yeah, Caden Adams is going to take that ball over the left side. The fake, then Adams coming around. So he flipped it to him, and that will be down to about, oh boy, it's hard to see these lines. Down near the 5.
5 yard, that's about a 21-yard pass right there, Mike. So, new wrinkle.
So they bring Adams in.
It's a new wrinkle. That's a tight end who was lined up over there, at least on that last play.
Wagner looks to throw again, fires the football. Caught, touchdown. That's into Kale. That'll go 5 yards for the score. So Redbank back on the board. Wagner to Kerle, covering 5 yards this time. And they're out there for the extra point try. See if they fake again on this extra point. Right now, Klaus is by himself. Klaus is going to take the snap, rolls to the right side. Klaus fires the football, and it's thrown behind the guy, but does he make the catch? It's good for the 2-point conversion.
I think it's Edwards who made that. Braylon Wagner, I think, may have made that catch, Mike. Maybe not. 16.
Oh.
Jackson Huffman.
So Huffman with a 2-point conversion, 33-0, 7:55 to go in the second. We'll break. Kerle Tire Football is on exploreClarion.com.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
There's the kickoff, and slipping, unfortunately for Anderson that time. Anderson took that kickoff cleanly, but he's going to slip.
Yeah, had a little running room there too, Mike, but unfortunately couldn't keep his feet.
So he's out at about the 16-yard line. That was weird. You ever just bite your tongue when you were talking? I just did that.
That's the worst. That's the worst.
Done that forever. Oh, well. 7:53 to go here in the first half. And Anderson will work out of the shotgun here for the Wolves as they try to get some points on the board here. They did a nice job in that first quarter, just down 8-0. Bachakis, sidecar right. He's going to give it to Bachakis, and he's going to be hit and driven backwards, and he'll get maybe one.
Kristen Klinger up in on a tackle for Redbank. And I commented last week, Mike, against Union. Boy, that front four of Redbank just doing a tremendous job. Both Don Lyman and those two outside ends just doing a great job for Coach Gold.
Clock down to about 7:20 to go here in the quarter. A second down and about 9. Anderson takes the snap. Bachakis, he's going to be hit and dropped again, big time. He doesn't go anywhere. And, of course, then there was Adams on that tackle. Adams is like I said, he's almost like a rocket coming from that right side.
Yeah, he is. You want to keep your head on the swivel without a doubt because he's 6 foot 181, and he just slams that gap and hits anything that's in his way. Somebody trying to block him or a ball carrier or that quarterback. He can just unload.
Anderson here on third down. No gain on that play. Third down and 9 for the Wolves. And here's Anderson now. Takes that snap, hands it off. Bachakis over the left side, and this time Roop is there to get him. He'll drop him. He'll get about a yard on that. Sets up 4th and 8.
Yeah, Bachakis took a really good shot that time by 3 Redbank Valley players. And he's going to have to most likely take a play off. He lost his helmet. And still trying to put the pieces. I think he got his earpiece knocked out of his helmet.
Yeah.
So a couple of the trainers from Kane coming over to take a look at him, make sure he's okay.
Reese Bachakis, a senior. And here you go now, 4th down, and the punt coming up, 4th down and 8.
Yeah, tough kid. He's been hitting it up in there all night and taking shots. left and right, and boy, that Redbank Valley defense just so physical. Very impressive. Haven't seen a team like this defensively, Mike, play this physical in all the high school games I've seen in the last few years down at Memorial Stadium at Clarion. Just every kid on that team really physical on that defensive side.
Talon Schaefer on to punt, the freshman here. He's going to angle that away. Nice punt, and Klaus comes over to take it, but he's out of bounds. That'll be right around the 42-yard line. So 6:11 to go here in the second quarter. It's a Hager Paving second.
Good punt by Talon Schaefer. Freshman. Hit it pretty good. Klaus back there, well coached. Don't let it hit and roll down. Just grab it and run out of bounds, basically.
Well, here we go. Ball resting at the 42-yard line here for the Bulldogs as they'll look to put this, would be in the second half, into the mercy roll. This is a team that is lighting it up. Here comes Kane on the, and then right down the middle of the field, it is incomplete. Kerle, he got it. Kerle had to really put on the afterburners to catch up to it, but he did, but unable to pull it in, and he comes up limping a little bit.
Yeah, he got his ankle a little bit tweaked, so he's going to have to come out for a play. Redbank's still trying to go hurry up with things, but Kerle hurt that right ankle a little bit. He's walking it off. I'd be surprised if he doesn't head back in.
All right, second down here. Wagner will drop back into the shotgun. Byers is the sidecar. Watch for that right side. I'd like to see him go back to George again, and that's the way he's looking. That he's firing deeper. He's got Roop, and he overshoots Roop to the right side. So third down here and 10. Clock stopping at 6:01 to go here in the second. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll have the Heater Lumber halftime show. Heater Lumber, a big sponsor of Redbank Valley Athletics here on EYT.
Braylon Wagner now 9 for 13 on the evening for Redbank.
Wagner getting the same setup, trips to the right, single receiver on the left side. He steps up, he's got time, rolls to the right side. Now he's directing traffic, he's going to run. Wagner, first down and more. Wagner down to the 20 and then out of bounds. Nice run, about 22 yards for him. That'll put him down to the Dubrook red zone here at the 20-yard line.
Smart heady play by the quarterback. Kane brought a lot of guys on that play, and Wagner taking a look around, nobody open, just tuck and run over that right side. So good job by Wagner. Sophomore quarterback, 6 foot, 160.
Here's the handoff. He's going to pitch it to George. George over the left side. George banging around. George into the end zone for the 20-yard touchdown. So George showing earlier his catching capabilities there, showing that speed on that sweep. 5:44 to go here in the second.
So Redbank now up 39-0. And Mike, one of the things I give this is a who they're going to be playing. Redbank's going to be playing in the upcoming weeks. This is going to be a nightmare for them to figure out what they're going to run after a touchdown. You could spend half of the practice saying, okay, in this formation they're going to run this. This time they may kick it. In this formation they're going to run that. But this is a defensive coordinator's nightmare with every one of these different formations that Blaine Gould is setting out there for Redbank right now.
Left side, and the two-point conversion is good to Klaus. So 41-0 Redbank Valley. We'll break. It's Kerle Tire High School football on the EYT Media Network.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
We are bringing college to rural Pennsylvania. We're helping people that didn't have a college option before. And the way we do that is through dedicated faculty and student services team and through technology, so that people that didn't have that option before now have that option.
Back here at Redbank Valley. Quick scores here. Shannon Valley 13, Curwensville nothing. Brockway 21, Keystone 7. Central Clarion to Montauk. There was no score back in the first. Here's Anderson bringing it back on the kickoff, and we'll bring it back out to around the 20, roughly about the 20-yard line.
Good little return.
What else do we got here? Coudersport 14, Otto Eldred 7 in the second quarter. St. Mary's and DuBois 7-7. They're tied in the second. Carn City Punxsy in the first, no score. Smethport Ridgeway 7-6. Smethport in the first.
Did Brookville score on there?
I'm looking here.
Brookville and Bradford.
There it is, 0-0 in the first. So here's Anderson. Keeps it. Quick throw, and it's picked off by Klaus, and he'll walk into the end zone for the touchdown. That was Mason Klaus on the interception.
Yeah, and Mike, the thing is, too, that I didn't see Bajakis back there either in that backfield for Kane, so that's an unfortunate situation with him not being there.
Yeah, Levi Wilson was back there this time.
Yeah. So now Redbank going to be coming on again. I think Coach Gold is taking a look at. I don't know if they're going to. Yeah, they are going to try to kick this. Okay.
Yeah, Owen Klaus will be on for the extra point try. Good hold. Kick's on the way, and the kick is high, long, and that kick is good. 5:31 to go here in the first half. It is now 48-0 in favor of Redbank Valley. We'll take a timeout. You're watching live Kerle Tire High School football on EYT.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania, exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving.
Right back to action. Anderson took the kickoff at around his 10 and then is forced out of bounds, and he is kind of pushed right across that bench over here on the Redbank side, but hangs right with it. I'll tell you what, he's a tough kid, is this Anderson.
Yeah, he sure is, and he took a pretty good shot behind in the back, and luckily he didn't run into that bench. We would have had a real mess down there, but yeah, he's a tough kid, man.
Both 37. That's a 27-yard return, though.
Yeah, Dane Anderson, he's a senior. So, and good to see Bukakis back in there also.
Yes, he is. And so I was just looking to make sure.
For the Wolves.
Bukakis, fake to him, looking to throw is Anderson. Anderson will run. And Anderson's going to be dropped. Short gain. I'm going to say maybe one. Maybe.
Yeah, gets back almost to the line of scrimmage. So Redbank just keeping their foot on the pedal right now. Not letting anybody get off the hook here as far as Kane receivers or running backs are concerned. I don't see any new substitutions down there at 48-0. So I think everybody's going to play first team guys until half possibly here.
And that's something they have to do. I mean, you're looking at, some big games coming up too, and they got to keep playing their guys. Here's a guy breaking free, and it is caught in bounds. Nice catch that time. And bringing it in for Kane was Kyle Zook.
Yeah.
What a great catch.
Went up and got that football, so good job by Kyle Zook, and nice pass by Dane Anderson. The tough little quarterback from Kane, able to get some time and find an open receiver.
So the ball inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line. So about 10, 20, what about 23?
I'd say about 23 yards.
1st and 10 here for the Wolves. Handed off. Bachakis is finally Ross will be there. He's going to push him backwards. A flag on the play, though. Short gain of a couple.
We saw Brandon Ross coming in on that tackle. Looks like a face mask against Redbank,
yeah,
Mike.
So that goes against the Bulldogs here. So that'll push it ahead. First and about, what about 3?
Yeah, about 3. 3 on the play. Let's see if Coach Ronzo can get somebody open in that secondary for Anderson again.
Chalk is hitting the backfield again. He's going to be dropped.
Because they're not able to run that football. That defensive line for Redbank just a little bit too strong right now, winning the line of scrimmage against the offensive line of the Kane Wolves.
Yeah, Adams in there on the tackle that time. A loss on the play. Sets up 2nd down now and 4 for the Wolves as they lose a yard there.
Yeah, and Anderson. Bachakis back there, and referee taking a little sod out of his helmet.
Helping him out.
It's a tough game, this football game. It's tough, man.
Yep.
Grass in your face, and,
Here's keeping the football. Anderson over the left side, and Anderson, nice gain. He'll take that. It should be a 1st down. He needed about 4. He's going to gain close to 5, and they're going to move the chains here. So a 1st down for Kane as they'll keep it rolling.
Yeah, much like last week, Mike, with Union, AC Valley, I know that they would have liked to have that shutout. But Union was able to get on the board.
Well, here's Kane with that new set of downs. Still 3:25 to go in the 2nd quarter. Anderson right up the middle. Anderson going to be stood up and driven backwards. And for Redbank Valley, first to get in there that time was Austin Eastlick, number 22.
And Redbank going to take a timeout here. Kane moving that football pretty good, and right before the half here, they're going to take a timeout and regroup a little bit.
All right,
I like the call.
We'll break 2. 3:14 to go here in the first half. 48-0 Redbank Valley. It is Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com. All right, back here to live action. 2nd down here for Kane. They work this football down they're down around the 24-yard line here. And Redbank Valley up here 48-0. Anderson stepping up, running. Anderson, lots of room, breaking a tackle. Here's Anderson. Anderson stays up on his feet, and he's all the way down to about the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 14 for him, and that's first and goal here for Kane. Nice run by Anderson.
Boy, just soft little quarterback, man. Just run around the right side. He's getting hit left and right and front, and just kept those legs moving and put Kane in position to get on the board, Mike.
So here's Kane now knocking on the door. All sitting at the 10-yard line, the nose of that football right there. In that Dubrook red zone here for the Wolves. Anderson looking to the left side. He wanted to throw. Now he's going to run. He's going to be hit. He'll be dropped, sacked on the play. And I think it was that Huffman in there to get him number 16. It was.
Jackson Huffman.
So they'll back him up to about the 15-yard line. So it's a loss of 5. First and goal from second and goal from the 15. Okay, now second and goal. Anderson and Bachakis on his sidecar left. Got a couple guys on the left side, a couple on the right. Bachakis is going to get the carry up the middle, and he's going to be forced backwards. Adams there first to get him, and then a host of tacklers. And we do have an injured player down on the field here for Kane.
Yeah, Redbank's called the timeout, Mike. So, yeah, one of the offensive linemen stayed down on the ground for quite a long period of time.
So the timeout by Redbank here with 1:48 to go. In this first half, it's third down and goal from about the 14-yard line. Coming up, we do have the Heater Lumber halftime show. We will have all of the homecoming festivities coming your way, too, here from Redbank Valley High School. Last week, we brought you all the great stuff from Union AC Valley.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Both teams, fantastic bands, man. I enjoyed that an awful lot. That injured player for Kane was Kane Shabara, and he's thankful for that timeout to occur. But I like the bands down there. Man, both of them were fantastic. Really enjoyed the Union band and the Redbank band down there last week.
Well, here we go as Kane comes out onto the football field again after the timeout by Redbank Valley. Third and goal for the Wolves from about the 14-yard line. Here's Anderson in the shotgun. Bachakis onto the sidecar left. He's looking to throw. Anderson dances around. Everybody's covered. He's going to have to try to run forward, and he's going to be hit and dropped. He'll lose a yard back to the 15-yard line. And I'll tell you what, Anderson, he's tired. He's really done a lot here for Kane tonight.
Yeah, and Caden Adams come across again from that middle linebacker position and just hit him flush in the shoulder pads.
There's a timeout, I believe, on the field. Ball at the 15-yard line. We'll break 2 and 48-0 our score, and we'll be back with more for you after this on the EYT Media Network.
Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
Looking for a new Bobcat tractor? Northeastern Equipment Sales and Rentals has inventory on the lot, ready to be loaded up so you can get to work on tough jobs. Check out Bobcat of Clarion at 1214 East Main Street in Clarion.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
Well, here we go. Back to action. Fourth and goal from the 15-yard line here for Kane. The ball resting right there on that line. Anderson out of the shotgun. We'll see if Kane can get on the board here on fourth down. They got to get the touchdown. If not, it goes to Redbank Valley. Here's the throw down to the end zone. Fight for that football, and it's going to be picked off. It's intercepted. Intercepted in the end zone. That's Roop with the interception. And it'll come out to the 20.
Good coverage that time. Rylan Roop just high pointing that football on that interception and falling down with it.
So Redbank will have it at their own 20. We'll see here. Wagner will come out. 48-0 our score. Still Minute and 33 seconds, minute 32 there on your screen. Wagner will work out of the shotgun, trips off to the right single receiver on the left side. First team there still going to be firing away. Fires that football down the middle, and there's Kale. Kale's going to be hit before the ball gets there, and the flag's going to come in. Anderson's going to be called here on the interference, but he had his back to Kale. Kale turned around, was waiting on the ball, and then was kind of plowed over.
Well, the one side judge threw the flag, and the other side judge down there just took it out and sort of waved it. He wasn't going to throw it because it was pretty obvious down there. He didn't even let it fly because I don't think he wanted to go over to pick it up. So
Kane thinks it's the end.
I know.
Yeah, it's not going to be that far. Kane can move up. It'll be a 15-yard penalty, and it'll be a first down for Redbank.
Kane's waiting for the Bulldogs at the 45.
Yeah, that's where the No Fun League puts it, down there deep. Sorry.
Minute 27.
Dustin over here, give me the evil eye. It's all right. I don't care. Go. Come on, Dustin.
Well, they want more.
First and 10. Ball out to the 35. Wagner firing that football down the right side. And it is going to be caught by Roop. And touchdown. That will go 65 yards for the touchdown. Roop on the reception. Wow. So a minute 18 to go here in the quarter. And Roop takes that from Wagner.
Wow, good pass by Wagner, a good wrap by Roop. Just went up to get it and takes it 65 yards for a touchdown. So Braylon Wagner.
Klaus is on for the extra point try. We'll see if they just do the point here, and they will. And let's see, 55-0 is our score. Minute 18 to go here in the second quarter. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School football. It's all right here on the area's sports leader. It's the EYT Media Network. Here at Redbank Valley, getting set for kickoff. We'll have a Zocro Motors update here coming your way. Ball's going to bounce and it's going to skirt out of bounds. It'll come out to the 35-yard line. Very quick here. Inning interesting over at Keystone. 21-13 as Brockway leads Keystone at the half. So that's a one-score ball game. Also, Punxsutawney 21, Karn City nothing. That at halftime, and I said that earlier. I thought, that would be interesting with Punxsy and Karn City tonight. Punxsy really big up front. They can run the football. They got guys that can move people around, and they are up 21-0 on Karn City here at halftime.
Yeah, we saw them down against Clarion a few weeks ago, Mike. They had a nice little team down there at Punxsutawney. So 21-0, huh?
Yep. St. Mary's Du Bois 7-7 at the half. That's where we're at.
One neat thing that I saw is Braylon Wagner, the quarterback for Redbank, after that touchdown came to the sidelines congratulating all of his offensive linemen. And pretty good for a sophomore to step up and start taking leadership role.
So that time Anderson with the football here for Kane. He'll be hit, gets back to about the line. Now they're going to give him a yard, though. They'll say he surged up ahead for one. Second down here at 9. 55-0. So don't go away. Halftime on the way. Heater Lumber halftime show. We will have all the festivities here for homecoming at Redbank Valley. It's an autumn leaf weekend in Clarion. So I know a lot of folks enjoyed the day off here with the schools. Here's the handoff. Jackets, and he's going to be hit. Nice yardage for him. He'll get up across the 45 up near the 47-yard line. Picks up about 5, almost 6.
Yeah, that's a positive run for the Wolves.
They will not have to snap the ball again, and I would say they probably are not going to. They're just going to come to the sideline. They're going to go to the locker room, and we will end quarter number 2 with Redbank up here 55-0 on Kane. And we'll take timeout. You are watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an International Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Hey, Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta, and yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center. Family owned and operated since 1958 with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
Are you a therapist who wants to make a difference? Do you want to help children and families who are struggling with serious behavioral problems? MHY Family Services is looking for therapists to join our new multisystemic therapy psychiatric team. Multisystemic therapy psychiatric is an evidence-based in-home intensive treatment approach that addresses the multiple factors that contribute to a child's behavioral problems. With this treatment, you can help children and families change their lives for the better. We are looking for passionate therapists to join our team. Apply now and become a part of the supportive and dynamic culture at MHY Family Services.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. So let's talk about your needs of today and your plans for tomorrow. Let's talk if you're looking to update your home, expand your business, finance equipment, or establish a line of credit. Let's talk about making your dreams a reality at any one of our 4 locations in Clarion, New Bethlehem, Reimersburg, and Franklin. Clarion County Community Bank. There is a difference.
30, 56.
All right, back at Redbank Valley. We are going to the homecoming festivities here in the Heater Lumber halftime show. Last week, we brought this to you live from Union, and here we go here at Redbank Valley as we will listen as they introduce.
While at Redbank, Lily was the president of the FBLA, the vice president of Youth Council, secretary of the senior class, public relations for Travel Club, a member of the National Honor Society, a member of the Student Council, a member of International Club, and a member of the Outdoors Club. She also lettered in soccer for 4 years and lettered in track for 3 years. She was a wrestling staff for 2 years. After graduation, Lily plans to attend a 4-year university to major in occupational therapy. Lily is escorted by her father, Jason. Next is Izzy Bond. Izzy is the daughter of Janelle and Christopher Bond of New Bethlehem. While at Redbank, Izzy was the vice president of the International Club, a member of the National Honor Society, public relations of the Outdoors Club, a member of the FBLA, and played 4 years of volleyball and basketball. After graduation, Izzy plans to attend Kane University and major in pre-law. Izzy is escorted by her father, Christopher. Next is Sammy Bowser. Sammy is the daughter of Aaron Minnick of South Bethlehem and Chad Bowser of South Bethlehem. While at Redbank, Sammy played softball for 4 years, volleyball for 3 years. She is the treasurer of the Travel Club, the secretary of the FBLA, and a member of the National Honor Society. She is also a member of the Outdoors Club and was a basketball staff for 4 years. After graduation, Sammy plans to attend college to get her BA and JD and become a lawyer. Sammy is escorted by her mother, Erin. Next is Nevada Boyer. Nevada is the daughter of Aaron Hoff of New Bethlehem and Mark Boyer of New Bethlehem. While at Redbank, Nevada was the president of the Travel Club, vice president of the Student Council, vice president of the National Honor Society, director of public relations of the FBLA, director of public relations of the Youth Council, a member of the International Club, a member of the stage crew, a member of the softball team for 2 years, and a member of the volleyball team for 2 years. After graduation, Nevada plans to attend a 4-year college to obtain a degree in marketing or business. Nevada is escorted by her father, Mark. Next is Reagan George. Reagan is the daughter of Heidi and Jason George of Greenville. While at Redbank, Reagan was the vice president of the FBLA, a member of the National Honor Society, the president of the International Club. She played volleyball for 3 years, was the wrestling staff for 3 years, and a member of the Outdoors Club. After graduation, Reagan plans to attend Mount Aloysius College to major in radiology. Reagan is escorted by her father, Jason. Next is Claire Henry. Claire is the daughter of Joe and Brenda Henry of Climax. While at Redbank, Claire was a member of the Student Council, is the senior class vice president, president of the Youth Council, treasurer of NHS, treasurer of FBLA, and secretary of the Travel Club. She is a member of the Outdoors Club and the International Club. She was a basketball staff for 2 years, lettered in track for 3 years, and was a member of the volleyball team for 2 years. After graduation, Claire plans to attend a 4-year university to major in occupational therapy or nursing. Claire is escorted by her father, Joe. Next is Alexandra Shoemaker. Alexandra is the daughter of Corey and Greg Shoemaker of Hawthorne. While at Redbank, Alexandra was the president of Student Council, was in the International Club, lettered 4 years in soccer, was voted all-conference her junior year, and was voted captain her junior and senior year. She also lettered 3 years in track. After graduation, Alexandra plans to attend college to become an ultrasound tech. Alexandra is escorted by her father, Greg. This year's queen will be crowned by the 2022 homecoming queen, Gwyneth Wadding. Since graduation, Gwyneth has been attending Penn West Venango to be a registered nurse and has been cheerleading for the Golden Eagles. Gwyneth will be assisted this evening by our Crown Bearer and Flower Girl. Our Crown Bearer is Maddox Hybel, and our Flower Girl is Penley Hybel, son and daughter of Craig and Alicia Hybel of New Bethlehem.
Got the
This week's festivities and the halftime crowning have been sponsored by Redbank Valley Student Council. SUCO would like to thank the office staff and administration, the teachers and the students for their awesome participation this week, and everyone who attended this evening's program and made it possible. And also a quick shout out to the Dog Pound, our amazing student section this evening. A reminder to students and parents that tomorrow night is the homecoming dance at the high school from 7 to 10 in the auxiliary gym. Doors will open at 6:45 and tickets can still be purchased at the door. And now, it is my honor to announce your 2023 Homecoming Queen. Your 2023 Homecoming Queen is Alexandra Shoemaker.
Well, there you go. The introductions here at halftime on the homecoming, and Miss Shoemaker is the homecoming queen here at Redbank Valley High School. We're in the Heater Lumber halftime show. Mr. Katis is writing all this stuff down fast and furious. Quick update for you. Did get this as Central Clarion leads Montauk 56-0 at halftime. So 56-0 is that Central Clarion Montauk score. So there we go. We wanted to get that out to you. And here it's 55-0 in favor of Redbank Valley. We'll look at those stats. They're sponsored by the Laurel Eye Clinic. Mr. Katis, how do they stack up here at halftime?
Well, let's first start with Kane. Not too much offense going on for the most part with everything. Bukakis, 9 carries for 6 yards, Mike. Not real good. Anderson, the quarterback, moving around a little bit, 21 yards on the ground. He got a couple good runs for the most part. Anderson, again, throwing the football, 7 completions for 64 yards on the evening. For Redbank Valley, Drew Byers running the football, 3 carries for 4 yards. Wagner had 21 yards rushing the football. Ashton Kale had 19 yards running the football, and George had 20 yards running the football. Braylon Wagner on the evening, 10 for 14 so far for 134 yards throwing the football. Mason Klaus on the evening, 5 completions for 56 yards.
All right, those stats again brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. Seeing down there on the field, too, they still have the entire court and all the dads and mom down there coming in to get a picture. And that's nice. That's something nice they do down here at Redbank Valley. And so we're going to take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have stats, or we did the stats. We're going to take a look at that scoring summary quickly and get some more scores from you, too, from around the league. That Zalco Motor scoreboard's coming up as well, 55-0. We are here at halftime at Redbank Valley, and you're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on the UIT Media Network.
Oaks Building Supply is dedicated to providing quality building products to the community. You will always find what you need for your home improvement project and get great advice on how to do the job at Oaks Building Supply. Customer satisfaction is a top priority. Oaks Building Supply, for all your building and lumber supply needs. Located on Route 66 in Lucinda.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Looking for a new Bobcat tractor? Northeastern Equipment Sales and Rentals has inventory on the lot, ready to be loaded up so you can get to work on tough jobs. Check out Bobcat of Clarion at 1214 East Main Street in Clarion.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIP.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kale's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kale's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
I chose MPRC because it was great to have a local, affordable option here in northwestern Pennsylvania. I live in this community and I wanted to stay in this community.
Learn more at discovernprc.org.
Want to cut your cooling costs this summer? With a highly efficient air conditioning system, you can save up to 50% in energy cost while enjoying more consistent temperatures throughout your home. Call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC at 814-226-8695 to schedule a free evaluation of your system and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this summer.
There we go. More pictures of the homecoming queen down there in the end zone.
That is Alexander Shoemaker, by the way.
That's right.
The queen.
3:40 is the clock rolling here in halftime. Heater Lumber halftime show. Mike Kalinowski, Dave Katis with you here from Redbank Valley High School football field. I want to take a quick look here at the scoring summary brought to you by Gatesman Auto Body. Redbank got it started with Klaus, 3-yard pass from Wagner back in the first quarter. The second quarter was all, of course, Redbank Valley. Kale with a 19-yard run. Then we had the safety. We had the Mason Klaus, the 19-yard pass from Wagner. Wagner then went to Kale, 5 yards for a touchdown. George with the 20-yard touchdown run. That was a nice one right up the middle. Klaus intercepted a pass from Mr. Anderson, went back for a touchdown. And Roop from Wagner, that went 65 yards for the score, where we stand here at 55-0. Want to let you know, too, coming up on Tuesday, we will have the Clarion County Music Educators Association Marching Band Festival. That'll be coming up on Tuesday. That's from Clarion High School.
Now, tell me, I've never been to the Clarion Marching Band Festival. So what happens?
Look at this, though. They got a couch down in the end zone.
Okay.
That's where we need to go.
We
do.
do.
Down there and finish. All right.
How does this work, this marching band thing?
Well, what they do is each band performs their halftime show.
Now, where are all the bands from?
Clarion County, that's it.
Okay.
So you have Central Clarion, because that's Clarion and Clarion Limestone joined up.
All right.
You have Union AC Valley. Those two bands have joined up. You'll have Redbank Valley. They'll be there. You also have Keystone. They'll be over there. So that'll be 4 of those. And I believe Penn West Clarion, their band is performing as well.
Okay.
So they'll be there. So it should be nice down at Clarion High School.
Okay, my leader in the clubhouse from all the game, all the band is Union.
Oh,
I just thought they were fantastic last week. The Union AC Valley band, I think they were really good. They're my leader in the clubhouse. Not that I didn't like everybody else's band, but that was a good band last week. I enjoyed them.
All right, so we'll see how that shakes out. There's really, they're just coming out to perform on Tuesday. There's really no contest to it, but we'll have to watch and see, Mr. Katis.
Okay.
You'll have to text when you're watching in, or if you come join us, who you think may win, we'll say, on Tuesday night. Then, of course, some volleyball coming your way next week as well. We'll have that here on EYT. Of course, next Friday night, we'll be back down here, Port Allegheny and Redbank Valley. That should be a good one, too. Kane going to come on here. When we look at the second half, Kerle's Kitchens, Katis keys to the game, second half. Game here is over, 55-0. Now, if you're Kane and you're in there, you're the coach. What do you tell these guys here coming on?
That's a really good football team across the net out of the locker room right now. But you guys have to play 2 more quarters here, and we're setting up for the future here. Some of you young guys are going to get an opportunity to play this second half. I want you to go out and give 100%. Don't even worry about the score. Let's go out and win a series, win the next series, see if we can stop them on the defense, and see what we got going here. So I think that's what you're going to see a lot here in the second half with Redbank. Probably pull a lot of players, keep them healthy, and put some younger guys in, and I think Kane also. But, you still got a football game to play, fellas, if you're in the Kane locker room, and we still got to go out and give 100% and do some things here to see if we can move the football. Let's improve on what we did in the first half. I think that's about the only thing you can say, basically, as far as Kane is concerned. Redbank, they just got it going on all cylinders. I mean, I'm glad I got an opportunity to see him play here 2 weeks in a row because they got something special going on. And that's funny what you said about the Central Clarion score. It's 56-0 down there against Montauk, and it's 55 here. Redbank on top of Kane. So, still plenty of football to go, and we got the mercy rule going. So we'll see what happens.
Big update here from over in Knox. Drew Keth with a touchdown reception, and Race Reaver wanting in the 2-point conversion. How about Keystone Brockway tied at 21 with 5:19 left to go in the third? So tied at 21. And do want to thank Mike Kilroy, who's over there at that contest, keeping us updated there. Great football game, Brockway and Keystone. We kind of figured that was going to be over there tonight.
We're still live, sorry.
Yep.
So that in the third quarter, we'll keep you updated.
Yeah, Eric Heigl, the coach for Brockway, Clarion guy. Played on the offensive line at Clarion,
Yes,
much like Keaton Roundsville, the head coach Kane did.
Yeah, tomorrow, Dave will be up in the press box with the PA announcing for the homecoming. And I'll be on the air with the streaming from the college, ClarionGoldenEagles.com. And also I'll be on radio as well tomorrow up in Oil City as we bring the homecoming game tomorrow.
Yeah, and the Golden Eagles need a win.
Yeah, against Seton Hill tomorrow. First win came at Lincoln, but then have fallen on some hard times. Hopefully they'll get some things together and get a win. Both teams come in at 1-4, so
something's got to give.
Yeah,
somebody's going to come out with a win.
And we hope it's the good guys, right?
Yes, sir. That'll be an interesting game. To see how the Golden Eagles will finally get home after a game away at Gannon, another game away at California. 2 in a row. They got Seton Hill this week, and they'll have Mercyhurst next week at home also.
You got a guy to my right who's smiling, though, ear to ear, is Grove City last week. Knocked off W&J.
23rd in the nation.
They are something. I'll tell you what, that is a good football team over there at Grove City. Of course, Division III football, and they are just, they're good.
Yeah, I saw some highlights of some of their action on a couple of the social media sites, and just seems like everybody's showing up. The bleachers are packed over there, and Grove City's got it pointed in the right direction there.
Yeah, Winnan has a way to make that happen, and, of course, Dustin, a Grove City college graduate, and certainly proud of that team. And but they're you kind of look at them as local. Got a lot of kids from the area that go to school there, and we wish them, of course, more success as they move on.
Yeah, a lot of players out of D9 end up at the D3 schools, and that's a good thing.
Kane will get set to kick off. Pachakis will kick things off here. Back deep is Kerle. I don't think he's going to kick it anywhere near Kerle. So just about ready to get underway. I want to thank Heater Lumber for their sponsorship of the halftime show. And you can see he's not going to kick it anywhere close. It'll come out to the 35. Third quarter sponsor is Zockrell Motors. I want to thank Zockrell Motors, too, for sponsoring our on-air scoreboard. So we'll have the clock moving here in the second half as Redbank will take the football. And it looks like we're going to see some starters here, probably this first series. Yep, and then I'm sure then we'll start to see the substitutions. So Wagner ready to go here for Redbank Valley. Byers in the backfield, twins on each side. They're going to send George in motion. They're going to give it to Byers. Oh, how about that? Redden very, very well that time. And driven backwards was Byers. That was Isaiah Smith getting there on the big tackle that time.
Yeah, Smith just stepping up in that hole in that backside.
Loses about 3 yards on the play. Second down here at 13. And again, that clock rolling here in the second half, 55-0 Bulldogs. Kerle goes in motion. Wagner hands out to Byers. Byers over the right side. Byers cuts back inside, gets up to the 45, and he'll be dropped. He'll pick up, I'll give him about 9. Sets up a third down here and still about 4.
Mike, they were scoring so much in the first half. Byers only had 3 carries in the first half for 14 yards. So, I mean, they were just scoring left and right for the air. So now I think we'll get a good dose of Drew Byers here in the second half.
Byers again handed off, and he's going to be stopped. And again, another good tackle by Smith. He'll only get 1. So it is fourth down. They're going to send the punt team on. First time Redbank has punted in this football game. Anderson will go back deep. Klaus is on to punt. Owen Klaus waiting, the clock rolling down. They're using all that time. And Klaus punts it away high, end over end, fair catch. Called for it, it's dropped. Who's going to get it? Redbank Valley is on top of the football.
Yeah, Redbank right there for it is going to be number 7 on the picking up the fumble. That's Carson Gould.
Boy, Anderson getting up very slowly. He's got to be tired. I'll tell you what, he's been a workhorse out there. And he's going to stay out there.
Yeah, another turnover for the Kane Wolves.
So that ball, what do we got, 5, 10, 15, about at the 16, 17 yard, like I say 18 officially. So the Bulldogs take it after the fair catch was called for, but Anderson couldn't hold on to it. Wagner, here's the throw. And into the end zone, and it is incomplete on that far side. And tried to get that pass into Lucas Booth. So we see a few clean jerseys out there right now.
Yeah, good pass, but just not on the same page with Lucas Booth on that one. But Wagner throws that nice little fade, just enough in the air to get over that defensive back.
Here's Byers, left side. Byers bagging his way down near the 5-yard line. We'll see where they mark him out of bounds. And he'll gain about 13 as he takes it down to the 5.
Good job by that left side of the Redbank Valley offensive line, just sealing it up. Byers usually cuts that one back, but decided to outrun everybody, try to get to the corner.
So they'll split a couple receivers out to the right, couple out to the left. Byers will be in the backfield with Wagner. Opening drive, they punted, but then the fair catch was muffed there by Anderson, and Redbank got it right back. Well, that was kind of ugly off from the start. That'll be a 5-yard penalty here against Redbank on that.
With a call on Kane, he might have pointed the right direction. Somebody just said the magic word.
Yep, and the official throws the flag. And it was a legal procedure against Redbank, and not sure which way the official pointed. Oh, he called offside against
Jake,
an unsportsmanlike call against Kane.
Yeah, the unsportsman is going to be against number 52 for Kane. That's Jacob Langilly. And he's not happy. He's still chirping down there. Finally, the referee's telling him he better settle down.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, they're frustrated. I thought it was a false, was going to go against Redbank, but, the official's down there. He knows what he saw. And the player for Kane upset. And just, it's a frustrating thing when you're down like this and the call doesn't go the way you think it's going to.
Now the referee heading over to the Kane side to talk to Coach Roundsville, trying to explain to him what happened.
So
we'll take 62 out of the game, and he's not happy. Run to the sidelines, going to put a sub in.
All right, so here we go. Back to action. Ball sitting at right around the 3-yard line now after the penalty. And I'm not sure why the clock's not running. Here's the handoff over the left side down toward the end zone. It is in there for the touchdown, and that is Lucas Booth.
Lucas Booth around for about a 3-yard game, Mike. And Redbank is going to extend their lead right now to 61-0.
The 3-yard run by Booth on that sweep.
Yeah, now we get to the point where it's 61-0. That clock should be moving now. That's just, the game is totally out of hand here.
Klaus is on for the extra point try. Kick is on the way, and that kick is up, and that kick is going to be good. So 61-0 in favor of Redbank Valley. We'll break. 8:11 to go here in the third. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on the EYT Media Network.
Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
Looking for a new Bobcat tractor? Northeastern Equipment Sales and Rentals has inventory on the lot, ready to be loaded up so you can get to work on tough jobs. Check out Bobcat of Clarion at 1214 East Main Street in Clarion.
There we go. Good shot of the lights here at Redbank Valley High School football field. 62-0 here, Bulldogs. And Klaus to kick things off here in this Zockro Motors third quarter. Here's the kickoff. And this is going to come down, and it's going to be picked up at about the 6, and then out of bounds. Anderson with the run. Right up around about the 15-yard line. So Kane will have the football from there. 8:07 to change the possession. That clock stopping here. Again, a lot of stuff coming up this week on the EYT Media Network. Tuesday night, we got the Marching Band Festival. We got volleyball coming your way. Football again on Friday night here from Redbank Valley. So a lot coming up. Also want to remind you, too, the Gatesman's Auto Body Main Street Sports Show, too. That'll be coming up. There'll be an announcement when we'll start that. Ball snap back here to Anderson. Hands out off. And how about with that run over the left side for the first down?
It's Bukakis.
It is Bukakis with that run.
Picks up a nice little 13-yard gain for Bukakis. So good job by the Kane offense. Moving on the left-hand side.
Yep, so they move the chains. Out near the 30-yard line. Anderson. And taking his time. We're using all that time, a lot of time on that clock. Bachakis sidecar right. He's going to keep it. I know he does give it to Bachakis over the left side. He's going to get some positive yardage, give him about 3, almost 4.
Yeah, he gets up there basically. Gavin Kerle in on that tackle. I haven't called his name the last couple weeks, but making a nice play for Redbank.
I'm going to say closer to 5. Nice run by him, 2nd and 5. Clock going to be moving here. We're down to 6:25 to go here in the third. Ball snap back. Boy, I'll tell you what, Anderson took a big hit that time. And that was Adams on that big hit.
Yeah, that's Caden Adams. That's about his 4th time. He's sticking his nose in there and just lighting up those running backs from Kane back there.
No gain on the play, 3rd and 5 now here for the Wolves. So 3rd down, no gain on the play here for Kane. Third down here for the Wolves as they come ready. Here's Anderson in the shotgun. Chakas in the backfield with him. Anderson's going to try to run. He's got room on the right side here if he can get outside. Picked up a block, and he'll have a first down as he takes it out near the 45-yard line. We'll put him at the 46. It's a gain of 11. They're going to move the chains.
Good job by Anderson. Tried that middle, nothing there. Bonts it to the outside. Picked up a hefty gain. So first down for the Wolves. I keep thinking they're in Redbank territory, but they're sitting right on the 50-yard line here.
Yep.
They're at the 46.
1st and 10 here for the Wolves as they get a new set of downs. First down's brought to you by Nick's Auto Body. Clock under 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Bachakis with it, and he'll take it forward. He will have a first down as he's going to pick up 13, and they're going to move the chains again at the 40-yard line. So Kane starting to move this football well.
Yeah, good running by Bachakis right up the middle. Pick up a nice little gain of about 13.
Anderson barking the signals. And we're going to have a false start on that far side here against the offense. The receiver took off a little soon.
Yeah, Eric Novosel, that's his 2nd of the game over there, Mike. And so they'll back him up 5-yard line, but wow, man. You can see doing it one time a game, but you got to keep your focus for the most part. You got your team trying to put something together here. Got a little drive going to get some points on the board, and you jump upside and you take away all that momentum.
1st and 15 here for the Wolves now. Chakas And he's going to be driven out of bounds. A couple yards is all he's going to get. Second down here in 13. Kane with that long trip down today and a long trip home today. Tell you what, Kane, neat town. If you've been up there, I don't know, Dave, if you have the chance to get up
Kane?
to Kane. Great town, isn't it? Fantastic.
It's big time up there.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
it, man. We're regulars at Bell's.
Yep.
If we ever get through there, and we're the West Side Tavern and Texas Hots and all that, man. Oh, man. I could use about 3 cheese and ketchups right now from Texas Hots.
You can't put ketchup on a hot dog.
Oh, I love the ketchups on the hot dogs.
You can't. It's illegal.
That's it. I grew up in Pittsburgh. You have to.
Oh, gosh. It hurts. Here's the pass. And it is going to be almost picked off. And that was George down there. George has good hands, too, and he's upset with himself. He's like, ugh.
Yeah, he had another one that he could have got, but ball falls incomplete.
We had that shot last week that Brett over here, what a fantastic shot. And I know Redbank used that shot as they showed people his fantastic catch in the end zone. But Brett caught that on that field cam.
Yeah, we'll get that thing going for next week without a doubt. Updated score now, Brockway 35, Keystone 21 in the fourth quarter.
So Brockway starting to pull away there. They were up 21-7 early. Here's Anderson running the football. Anderson with a nice head of steam. Anderson stays in bounds, and he'll be forced out. We'll see where they put him. It's inside the 20 at about the 19-yard line. So that's a
23-yard gain.
Yes, it is, and they're going to move
that.
the chains into that Dubrook red zone. Oh, no. Brett is now in charge over here on the computer. Dustin taking a step back. 1st and 10, ball sitting at the 19-yard line. Here's Anderson in the shotgun. Chakas works out now to the right side. He's going to keep the football running right up the middle. He'll be spun down, gets to the 15 and 14-yard line. That's a 5-yard pickup and sets up a 2nd and 5. Nice series here by Kane as they work the ball down the field. 62-0 Redbank, and I think they have an injured player here they're going to deal with to get off the field. That's why the clock stops.
Isaiah Smith coming off the field for Kane. They're going to need to get a substitute in there.
And here he comes.
Somebody's taking off all kind of stuff.
Clock rolling again down to 1:35.
So 2nd and 5. Kane knocking on the door here, trying to get some points on the board on this great Friday night for high school football.
Sure was. Anderson. Rain has held off. We've been lucky. And Machakas right up the middle, weaving his way. That pile moving, and he'll take it for a 1st down inside the 5, down near the 3. That's a gain of 11.
Yep, they moved the sticks. Move him back in.
Or excuse me, that's a gain of 9.
You're good.
He only needed 5.
I know you want him to score, but I mean, you can't just give him yards.
Clock continuing to move under down to 40 seconds. Here we go. Ball snap back to Anderson. He's going to keep the football right up the middle, and Anderson goes in for the Kane score. He gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
About 8-yard run.
Yeah, 8 yards for him for the touchdown.
And Kane gets off the schneid, is what they say.
And good for Kane. Nice drive. Go down there. Get a score.
Yep, and the Kane band over there celebrating. Look, they got those big flags over there. Somebody can get a shot of those things. So something to hang their hat on, and it'll go for 2, Mike.
Chakas leans forward, and he is not going to get there. So 62-6 is where we're at. 30 seconds to go, and we'll break quickly. And it is Kerle Tire High School football live right here on exploreClarion.com.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
All right, back at Redbank Valley, the Bulldogs come onto the football field as they get ready to receive this kickoff.
I'm going down and put my finger on that clock.
Lucas Booth back deep in the middle.
It looks like they got all the regular guys back there.
Booth is different. Who else is on that far side? They have Kennemuth.
Okay.
And over here, I believe that is Eastlick. So there we go, 30 seconds.
And I'm looking down the sidelines, and number 9, Brethren Wagner, doesn't have his helmet, so I'd say maybe his evening is done.
There's the kick. It's very short, and it's taken by the up man. That's Brock George. And George brings it back. Here's George, and he's going to be spun out of bounds right around the 30-yard line. Yeah, maybe closer to 25. But a flag back here at the 45.
Somebody might have been off sides down here. I don't know. We'll see.
So Redbank will just decline it. Lots of white jerseys coming in here for Kane as well.
Ineligible man downfield. Decline. First down.
Just the official winds the clock here as they come out onto the field.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of the starters have been pulled out. Wagner's out, so we're going to probably have a new quarterback here, Mike.
Yep.
It's going to be number 16.
Yeah, that's Jason Huffman.
Jackson.
Is it?
What's Jackson? So you determine.
Yeah, there you go, Jackson. You're right. Hands it off. And with that football, that's George. Brock George getting the carry.
Should be the end of the quarter.
That is the end. That clock kind of weird there, stopping and going. But there we go. That's the end of the third quarter. We'll take time out. Coming back, fourth quarter on the way. Clock will be running again, 62-6 our score. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion D9Sports.com.
Are you a therapist who wants to make a difference? Do you want to help children and families who are struggling with serious behavioral problems? MHY Family Services is looking for therapists to join our new multisystemic therapy psychiatric team. Multisystemic therapy psychiatric is an evidence-based in-home intensive treatment approach that addresses the multiple factors that contribute to a child's behavioral problems. With this treatment, you can help children and families change their lives for the better. We are looking for passionate therapists to join our team. Apply now and become a part of the supportive and dynamic culture at MHY Family Services.
There we go. We got folks down there reclining in the end zone on the couch. That's going to be like a new thing all around the league now. Everyone's going to have a couch down there. We'll have to broadcast from the couch.
Some of that stuff is like academics. If you're really, really good, you get a chance to sit on the couch or something. Community service, sit on the couch. Volunteer at the hospital, sit on the couch. All kind of different things.
So Redbank with the football, second down. Man goes in motion, pitched
33.
To Caldwell over the left side, and Caldwell will have a first down. Took that down to about the 16-yard line. So it's a gain of 9 and a first down.
Yeah, good running. By Caldwell, a lot of the new jerseys in. A lot of the upperclassmen. Now on the Redbank bench.
Yep, George in the backfield. Huffman's going to pitch that ball and run into the right side. Not a lot there that time. We'll see what Kennemuth is going to get out of that one.
Peyton Kennemuth, freshman, 5'10", 167. He got a couple quicks.
It's about maybe a yard. Takes it. And what about the 17-yard line? So 2nd down and 9. And clock rolling here in the second half. 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 17. Hands it off. George gets the carry up the middle. George busted it, and he'll take it into the end zone for the touchdown. So George with the carry. That's Brock George.
The sophomore, 14 yards out. And he'll get in at the 10:32 mark of the fourth quarter. Brock George, 14-yard run. Will make the score now 68-6.
Klaus is on for the extra point try. Comes at the 10:32 mark. Here's your extra point attempt.
What do you mean by that?
Kick is up and good. 69-6 is where we're at as the kick is good, and we'll break. It is Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network.
Brookville Equipment's always been well known in the community as a great local employer.
Very family-oriented company.
Brookville has a really great benefits plan here.
We're pretty diverse in what we do, from mining to streetcars to locomotives.
We're helping the infrastructure of the country.
Medical insurance, dental, vision, competitive wages, paid time off.
It's an opportunity. It's something that you can enjoy doing.
And you can apply right through our website.
All right, here at Redbank Valley. 10:32 to go here in the fourth quarter. Rocking and rolling.
It's good music.
That's Brett, and he has one of those garage bands. He put some of these bumpers together. We're using them. Tell you what, he's good. Brett does a nice job with the camera. He's also really good on guitar. Didn't know if you knew that.
That's good.
Yeah,
Brett Favre.
He's a rock and roller.
I introduced him as Brett Favre to everybody in my office the other day. This is Brett Favre.
Ball's going to go into the end zone. Barely got in, but it made it. And the official, I don't think it was going to matter or not. He was just going to blow it dead.
I know he
We're
was.
coming out.
Boy, it's a good night if you're a Bulldog. Not so much if you're a Wolf.
Well, both are canines, but tonight the Bulldogs are winning out.
Yeah, 69-6. Weren't we down here for a big scoring game?
Yeah,
you and I did a long time ago.
Clarion and Redbank, yeah. That went. What they scored like 100 and something points.
Unbelievable how many points were scored that
yards
night.
were all over the place, and that was when Bob Dunkel was out hunting elks and deers.
That's
and
right.
Wolves and all kinds of stuff up in the mountains.
I've been at two of those scoring outbreaks. We'll get to one in a minute here.
Novosel is now the quarterback. And not sure who the run that time. Campbell got was that Campbell in the backfield getting the run?
I think it was number 40. It was Caleb Wowman getting the run. I think he's going to have a steady dive.
Yep, number 40 back there.
But we were here for the Redbank Clarion game where they scored a ton of points. And I think the next week I went to see Pitt and Syracuse with somebody down here. Shane White, resident of New Bethlehem, and I think it was Pitt Syracuse, and I think the final score was like 77-62.
Wildman hitting the backfield this time and driven backwards. So you had some big point games back to back.
Oh, yeah. It was unbelievable. It was like, you got to be kidding me. I'm bringing all the points.
Clock rolling here down to 9:18 to go in the quarter.
I remember it was a college football game at the old Heinz Field. It must have been 5 hours long and they scored so many points.
Yeah, that's okay at Heinz. I'd miss the old Pitt Stadium. That was the best.
He grew up there.
Wildman. Nope, rolling to the right side. The ball dumped downfield, and it is almost intercepted on that far side. Ball's incomplete. Almost coming up with the interception there for Redbank Valley was Easton Maganati. Yeah, it's all right. You move into a different stadium like that, but boy, college football, it's just so nice when you have that more. I don't know. It just seemed like a college setting. When
it was
you
a
played
bowl.
in that stadium. Yep.
And if you had to go to the bathroom, you had to go all the way to the top of the bleachers because that's where the restrooms were.
Oh, there you go.
All the way at the top of the stadium. That's where all the restrooms were. So if you were on the bottom end, you had to go all the way up.
4th down here for Kane. They're getting set to kick this away.
Uh-oh. Almost high snap.
Schaefer with the punt. It's going to bounce, and Redbank will take over at the Kane 43-yard line. Clock on the change of possession. Holding. What's this like Clarion? You know, you look at the old pictures. Football field used to be right out front of Harvey Hall.
Yeah, you know what? I tell kids that, and they just can't comprehend that the old football field used to be like right there. It's like, here's where the football field was. They look at me like you're crazy. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, it's right here. I got a picture of it in my office, too, with the old Egbert Hall there. And they used to kick extra points and hit the side of Davis Hall up there.
See, and they kept the ball from going onto the street.
That's right.
Redbank with the football. And we got another quarterback and runner in there, so we'll get it all to you. So we have the quarterback is Sean Yaney.
And I'll take Jaron Christians as the running back. Mike.
Okay. And all these guys in there.
Yeah, Kane, all white jerseys there, so you got good luck with defensively there.
I don't know.
All kind of people.
So Yaney in the backfield now for Redbank Valley. Christian's in the backfield. The man goes in motion. They're going to pitch it to Caldwell over the left side. Caldwell's going to be driven backwards. He'll get to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. In there on the tackle for Kane. I have to find 33. I got to get these back in alphabetical order. Is Campbell.
Austin Campbell. I know. I'm going to have to tell Coach Ronsville next year to get us a roster right down the line here. They do it by grade-wise up there. All the 9th graders at the top, 10th graders, 11th, and 12th. That's good if you want to look at the program, but if you're not in the game, hey.
It doesn't help.
That doesn't help us, brother.
3rd down here and 9 for Redbank Valley. Yaney is going to roll to the right side. Flag on the play. It is caught. And near first down yardage on the catch, but a flag on the play, though. This one might be coming back. And on the catch that time was Austin Eastlake. Redbank holding, and we'll see Kane. Sure, we'll take this penalty because it would have been a first down. 6:21 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's a Clarion County Community Bank. 4th quarter. Dustin knows a few people that work at that facility.
Is he still here or did he leave?
He's here. He hovers.
I was going to say. So maybe he took off. What do you eat down here? Zach's Pizza? Is that where everybody goes here? Joe's Pizza. Okay.
But poor Brett over here, it's like he's in school again with Mr. Kiefer hovering over him.
Yeah.
Feel bad for this young guy. There's a timeout down there. And we'll take a break, too. So, with Redbank up here by the score of 69-6, we will break. It is Kerle Tire High School football right here on Explore Clarion, D9Sports.com.
Dubrook, a division of M&B Group, is your trusted local ready-mix supplier for residential and commercial projects. Dubrook provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. Dubrook can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. Dubrook is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let Dubrook help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, Du Bois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville. Call 1-844-382-7665.
All right, back to action here as there was that timeout down on the field. Kane used the timeout. Officials come back across 6:19 remaining here. We'll have a quick post game for you here at the end of this one. But it is a Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter here on EYT. Yaney rolls to the left side. Here's Yaney. Fires the ball, and it's picked off. It's intercepted. And that is intercepted.
Eric Novosel. So good job by Novosel stepping in front, got himself an interception.
There you go, number 1.
Good for that young man. You better be good if you're wearing number 1.
That's what I said. One of my volleyball players from Commodore Perry came in, and she had her shirt on. And I said, "Oh, you're number 1. You must be really good." She kind of looked at me, and I said, "Well, everyone that wears number 1 has to be the best."
If you wear number 1, you better be good. Now, what's your stance on zeros?
Well, 0 just means that you wanted number 1 when someone else had it.
That's exact. I'm not a fan of the 0.
No. But it's a number. I always argue. I used to argue with math class. I'm like, it's nothing. And they're like, it's a number. It has to exist. I'm like, this is why math doesn't make sense. And that is Novosel, who had the interception back in there at quarterback. He'll be dropped for a couple yard loss.
It's like he should have ran for a touchdown. It's like in baseball, man. You make a great catch, you come in, and you're expected to hit a home run. You hit a home run, and you're the next guy up. So.
Clock rolling here down to 5.5. Novosel been here at quarterback.
9th grader. He looks like he possibly could be the future.
Yep. You know, that's the thing, though. We always talk about in the post game, something to build on by Ty Nesta Builders. For Kane, I think, you know what? This is a team in rebuilding mode. You got a lot of young players. There's some hope there for the future. I'll tell you what, Novosel with the run here, and he'll pick up about 4 as he brings it back across the 40 down to the 39-yard line. You know, and we had talked too, I know Blaine Gold has said it as well, that Redbank's been blessed to have been as successful as they have for as many years. And he said, you know, it's one of those things with these schools. It depends on who you get out and the players that you get and stuff like that. That's hard to keep going.
Yeah.
You see that at Central Clarion, too. You know, they've been good over the last several years. But that's so hard to stay consistent, especially as the population decreases.
Yeah.
You have less and less kids coming into these schools. And, you know, you do have oftentimes less participation in sports, too, with kids. It's just kind of the nature of the beast today.
Yeah, it's tough. You know, I've seen it a ton at the level I'm at, Mike.
Ball pitched out. And running with a football is Wildman. And on 4th down, now it is a 4th here for Kane, and 4th and still about 5. So he picked up about 3 yards.
So that'll bring up a 4th down for the Wolves.
You know, you look at teams now, too. Most teams, a lot of teams are conglomerates of several schools now in order to make sure that they have rosters.
Yep.
Redbank has been fortunate enough to have enough guys coming out and being successful. Here's a quick throw, and the ball is going to be knocked away. It's incomplete. But you see Central Clarion, you see with North Clarion, Clarion and CL, you see Union, AC Valley, and I wouldn't be shocked if you see a few more.
I think there's going to be a lot of consolidations. You can start getting into the fall here with wrestling. I think there's some major consolidations has gone down on there with Clarion. Don't quote me. I don't know the exact setup.
4 or 5 schools altogether for that one.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is sometimes they still have some trouble trying to fill a couple of the spots.
Yeah, and I've seen that for the last few years as they had district wrestling up at the gyms before. It was a really tough time filling some of those weight brackets and stuff, you know. So hopefully they got, you know, PIA and District 9 got a good direction now with things.
Yaney hands it off here. And not a whole lot there that time for Christians.
Trey Bradybaugh in on that time. A lot of white jerseys for the Kane Wolves down there. Getting into the game.
So next week we will be back here again as Port Allegheny comes into town. One good thing tonight, I noticed, and that's the wind's blowing the other way, it didn't smell any of the peanuts roasting up on the hill. Boy, that gets you going.
Yeah, I haven't experienced that yet.
That's pretty good stuff. Here's the ball. And it's pitched out. And getting the carry for Redbank that time was Caldwell.
Connor Caldwell.
Third down and about 11 or 12.
He's a freshman, Mike. 5'10", 160. A couple of those guys I see ponted in there are young guys. Jaron Christians also had run the ball a couple times tonight. He's 5'10", 160. He's in the backfield there, number 28. So, good time to play these young kids, no doubt.
Danny dancing around, fires it, and this one is going to be incomplete. Tried to zip that out there to number 19, Jonas Gorley. Clock continuing to move on fourth down now on 12.
They got Yaney in at quarterback, Mike, and they got him listed as 5'6", 112. That's what it is. It says it on there. The roster. He's 5'6", 112 pounds. I think he might be a little bit bigger than that.
Maybe 114.
Yeah, he might be 114. Soaking wet. He might be 114.
High snap, punt's on the way. Fair catch called for, and it's just going to bounce. And it'll come to rest as that was Lucas Booth on the punt. Nice punt by Booth. 48 seconds, and we'll have a snap here, and this should be it. As Redbank Valley will come out with a big win, 69-6, as they remain undefeated, eyeing up that big football game coming up at the end of October against Central Clarion. Central Clarion rolling tonight against Montauk. They were up big at halftime, 56-0 as well. We'll check some scores quick. I know a lot of folks were watching over that Brockway score with Keystone, but Brockway was pulling away. Yeah, 35-21 was still that score in the fourth quarter. 63-0. Central Clarion was up on Montauk. Ball snap, it's handed off, and over the right side, not a lot there as Hollebeck gets the carry. How about St. Mary's and DuBois tied 14-14 in overtime?
Oh, wow. I think we're going to see St. Mary's somewhere down the road here.
Punxsutawney and Karn City in the third, 28-14. Punxsutawney still up on Karn City. So we have that score. Brookville-Bradford. And that's the end of the ball game, as we will take a very quick timeout. We're going to come back and wrap things up here in the First United National Bank postgame show. And you're watching high school football, Kerle Tire High School football, right here on the EYT Media Network.
Hey, Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta, and yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center. Family owned and operated since 1958 with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know if they would even. Yeah. I don't know if he has any. I can't hear you. What? Yeah.
35, 38.
That's fine. I'll talk for a minute and Dave can keep at it.
We're good, 72.
Welcome back.
118, 72, 118.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley High School, the football team, you see them down front with the band playing the school's alma mater as they celebrate their victory tonight, 69-6 over Kane, as they keep on a rolling here in the District 9 Football League. We're in the First United National Bank postgame show. And time to take a look real quick on stats, brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. How do they stack up, Mr. Katis?
Well, Bukakis for Kane on the evening, 16 carries for 48 yards. Anderson, the quarterback, basically got to run that football around a good bit, too. 57 yards on the evening for 13 carries. Anderson, the quarterback, basically completed 5 for 10 passes for 44 yards on the night. For Redbank, they pulled a lot of their starters out real early with everything. So Drew Byers, basically 7 carries for only 27 yards on the evening, so I'm sure he'll be disappointed in that. Braylon Wagner on the evening, 10 for 15 for 121 yards on the night.
All right, there you go. Those stats, again, brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. Do want to thank them for bringing that. We do have to pick a Hager Paving player of the game here, so Mr. Katis is going to be looking over too. I don't know. We got all kinds of guys that touched the football and scored. You had Klaus scoring, 1, 2, 3 touchdowns. We had Wagner whipping the ball over the place.
I'm going with Klaus because you know what? He was involved with all those 2-point conversions at the end of the game, too.
That's
so
true, too.
He kicked the football. He caught the football. He did everything with the foot. Like I said in the pregame, he's the trump card. He's the wild card, basically, the whole way across with all of his abilities. He could do everything. Thank you. And so I think Mason Klaus should get it tonight.
All right, so Mason Klaus is the Hager Paving player of the ball game this evening. And next week, again, we'll be back here at Redbank Valley High School as Port Allegheny comes in to take on Redbank Valley. So hope you can join us for that. If not, Tuesday night, we got the Marching Band Festival. That'll be up at Clarion High School. Volleyball coming your way, too, next week. Just a lot of stuff going on. Don't forget Autumn Leaf Festival in Clarion. That is going on tomorrow. The college football game is at 2 o'clock. If you get a chance to get up there, if you do come up to the games, come up through the stands and say hello.
Yeah.
Always love to see all the old folks that I was in school with and even older folks that Mr. Katis was in school with. So
easy with that. Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we'll see you then. So that'll wrap things up. Final thought tonight on anything, Mr. Katis?
Pennsylvania right now, and they can put some points on the boards. They can play really good defense, and they're very, very good on and solid on special teams. So all 3 aspects of their football team, Blaine Gould's got them pointed in the right direction, and I look for them to continue their success all the way down the line.
All right, that'll wrap things up for us here from Redbank Valley High School. I want to thank Nico, Brad, Dustin, my partner Dave Katis, Mike Kalinowski, bidding you a pleasant good night. Again, the final score, Redbank Valley wins it by a score of 69-6. And you've been watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on Explore Clarion, D9Sports.com. Have a